Hello, chat. Hopefully things are back now. If I can get a hoya to let me know that you can actually see me in some manner. Everything seems to be reconnecting now. Hello. So yeah, they've definitely fucked something out front because both of the internet connections went down. Because the first thing I did was went to my phone to message you guys in chat, and there was no internet on the other device either. So yeah, that was fun. It seems to be okay now though, after a hard reset of everything. But we're back. And I lied to you, chat. We weren't winning indeed. Barcelona, they've come for my internet. They knew we were going to come back. At least now when we do come back and win 5-4, it's not going to look like I was cheating. The downside is, though, I don't think Spotify is going to work for the rest of the stream once it gets through the buffer of songs that it's played so far, which is annoying. So I might just have to temporarily, at least until I know what's going on, pause the song requests until... where do I do this? Manage requests. Just to make sure that that doesn't go through, because otherwise, I don't know if it's going to work. They just have on Slack, but nothing until Sunday. At this point, it might end up being that case. Because basically, when I lose internet on this PC, Spotify does this stupid thing where it grays out every single song, and you can't click on anything. But no matter how many times you restart it, it doesn't do anything. You have to restart the entire PC for Spotify to recognize anything again. It's stupidly annoying. But there we go. So, as we were, just losing our fourth goal of the match. Ugh. At least the internet seems stable now. Yeah, it just went, like, dead. And I thought, oh, I'll give it a second. It might just be a blip. And then there was no blip. It was fully gone. But I suspect that Spotify will randomly turn off in the moment. The moment that it... It's very annoying. Task Manager keeps running the back. Interesting. All right, we could try that if it actually fucks up. And if that's the case and it does work, then we should be okay. Bennett Tools. Ah, Benny. Benny is the creator of the boot selector tool. So we have him to thank for these wonderful boots that we're seeing in the screen right now. I assume it's... He's probably been notified of this just because of all the purchases that came through in the last hour, I suspect. Refresh. Yeah, if you still can't see me, then just refresh. Are we going to consider... Chat, we've considered a fifth goal. It's 5-2 to Marsa. They are actually Barcelona. It's a fifth goal. I think that's 5 shots on target and 5 goals. We just keep giving them the ball back. Oh. Yeah, maybe I'll have to have another internet outage. That's 5 shots on target, 5 goals. They've not even had a full XG yet. This is wild. They've scored 5 goals off the less than 1 XG. And we've had 4 and have 2. We're getting... I thought that was going in as well. I thought that was going in as well. This is an embarrassing result for us. The keeper's had a mare, but I don't know what you can really do about a lot of the goals. That's just not what you want. Really? It's just not what you want. I don't really know what to say. That was just a bit shit, wasn't it? We haven't really looked like scoring since... Oh, hang on. No, please don't concede a 6th goal. Marsa are apparently massive. Yeah, getting humped 5-2 by a newly promoted side is not what I had on the cards here. I'm blaming the internet. Right, come on, Hamadi. Get us a 5-3 or something. Just do something here. Right, S-Link on the ball. Make it slightly more respectable. Dick's going to just lose the ball again immediately. A UI layout. If you mean like a skin, then yes. Exclamation mark skin in chat and you'll get a download link for it. Right, Gatto, look at the football. This is gorgeous. If we score off of this, this might be the best goal of the game. Samasi. Oh, he's cutting inside. It's deflected and in. It's 5-3. Granillo's hurt himself. In all of that, Granillo has hurt himself. Look at the football here. This is wild behaviour. He nutmegs him from behind him. I don't know how he's not offside. He is offside, isn't he? But no VAR. It's gone in our favour for once. But Granillo has gone down injured. Come on, we can still do this. That was definitely off. Oh, for sure. Just the 5 XG created in this game. We lose 5-3 with 5 XG. So on the plus side, chat, we are very creative. I think we can all agree on that we are extremely creative. It's just not really coming the right way. Mehdi Gachem had 1.4 by himself. Oh, dear. Yeah, it's going to have to be a double-parted VOD now, unfortunately. So apologies, VODies. Explanation very clear on that one. Oh, please don't go again. Nah, that was weird. Oh, we might have to start the lone goalkeeper next up just because, right? Hey, in that game. It's just what it is. Oh, it's not going again, is it? It is still there. Give it a second to stabilize. It's not gone. It was going a bit funky again. I still think they're fucking around out front. That was just a blip. I saw it drop down to like 2,000. I went, oh, not again. Right, please. Oh, it's bruised ankle. We fine. Manage PC's fan speed. I don't. I have it all set like default fan curve stuff in like the BIOS. I don't use any like third-party tools for that just because I'm afraid I'd break things, honestly. Internet's been a bit muddy today, yeah. They were doing some work out front, and we believe that has caused some issues today. Zabar win again. Hanrin win again. Yeah, that's our European hopes have taken a little wee hit there. But on the plus side, Jean is going to be back for our next game against Slima, which is a must-win. Well, I mean, every game's a must-win now. Not to... Oh, it's annoying. This is why I can't wait to actually have some better fucking... Oh, Pog and I applied for another house 2 days ago. So, and ironically, chat, it's a house that I've already showed you because it was a house that we were looking at like a year ago, and now it's back on the market again. Where was Pogba in all of this? Exactly. Floriana now do get a win, as do Birkikara. Yeah, Santa Lucia are struggling. I'm curious now that we've played 3 games where we actually sit on the XG charts. Actually, we'll just do it from here. Yeah, so we should be second in the league. It's not gone ideally. Actual office, not buying. No, not buying. Sorry, when I applied to rent, you know, or hopefully going to get this one sorted, but it won't happen, right? And yes, it would mean an actual office, potentially. I actually remember showing you guys it because it had a really cool kitchen. Or a flip. A flip? Flip of what? What am I flipping? Right, we're going to loan Yunus because why not, right? 20-year-old Moroccan. He looks kind of tasty. Get him in for a bit. It is a bit painful. I mean, when you create 5 and lose to a team that create just over 1, it's bad time. House flip, I wish. Get rid of that. Cool. By 11, that's pretty solid. That's what you want. Right, so we're going to get 2 fee in. Nice, bit of 2 fee froofy. A bond being self-employed. I don't know what that means. Do I need a bond to rent a property? Right. How's he getting on? 3 assists in 16 matches for Cyber Darbo. My friends, I think we did the right thing by loaning him. I think we did the... Look at my... Oh, you can't... Wait. Look at my face. It's gone poorly. Well, I'm in mortgage. Well, I'm not getting a mortgage, am I? Because I'm renting it. Look, Sean Dash. Oh, no. You're thinking of the house that my mate nearly moved into in Aberdeen. It was the previous manager's house. Oh, the preliminary round of the cup is happening, which means we should get our draw after this weekend. So we'll know which third-tier side we're probably going to get knocked out by this time. Because we all know what's happening. Muskiri. Yeah, we kind of decided. Oh, these were the deadline day dudes, weren't they? And they all wanted way too much money for us to really take them seriously. Jim Goodwin, that was the one, yeah. Would you rather pay for a home loan? Yeah, of course I would. But there's this little thing called a deposit that they usually require, and it's usually quite a lot of money. It's a bit like saying, would you rather just own a house? Well, yes, I would. Homeless, just buy a house. You seem to be under the impression that I can afford to do that. Right, here we go. First round. No, we're not going to actually view the draw. Okay, right. We got to know. Who's this fella? We're playing against Oratory Youths. Use my streamer money. Yes. Why don't I just print some money? I'll call it quantitative easing. Tier 3, then I can. For an Adobe. Well, I can expense an Adobe license. I can't expense a house. Yeah, I want to know. Does anyone know who this dude is? That's just on their badge. Oratory Youths, my friend. It's way better. I mean, yeah, to be fair, best of both worlds, Tartan Hero, right? No, that's true. Once you're professionally a content creator, that means you are immediately a millionaire. It's true. I imagine that the majority of you in chat make more than me. And that's fine, you know? I'm just happy to be able to do this, right? Well, things have got a bit better over the last few months, which is nice. Do you think that's the owner of the club? Just use that. I could finally use my manager wages, chat, after all this time. Finally. Yeah, it's like, yeah, the interest was high. Yeah, of course.
Oh,
because it costs 10 quid.
My car.
Raw Destiny, thank you for the follow. Get a shed. Pog once had 2 sheds. I used to call her 2 sheds for a while, because when I first met her parents just had 2 sheds in their garden. Don Bosco, a local priest. This just gets betterer and betterer. Raw Destiny, thank you very much for the prime as well. That's really nice of you, friend. I appreciate that. Needless to say, they're a Gossetton team, and that means that we should absolutely annihilate them in the cup. 2 shots, I know. Fancy Dan, right? More than 10 million would be sweet, yeah. Positive. Why is it because? Well, I don't think you understand, Dan. It's not really a hurdle. It's an impossibility. For me at this point, unless I suddenly come into a large amount of money, that is an impossibility for me. Hurdles are things you can climb over. This is more like a building being in the way. A building I conveniently can't afford to live in. Joao Ferrari, they do. In fact, let's go back. I want to see if he's fast. I mean, he's not going to be fast because Malta. Wait. How do we spell their name? Fuck it, we'll just look on our schedule, right? Let's see. Oh, oratory. There we go. Some climbing equipment, true that. Let's have a look. Do they? Where's that Ferrari? $1 house in Italy. Oh, yeah. No, it's true. I do just have 40 grand sat about. It's fine. If I had that, I would have that in an index fund. But I don't, sadly. I'm just making my way downtown, walking fast, you know? That's the way I'm going through life. I think they are First Division. Wait, are they? Nope, no they're not. Wait, hang on a minute. Are these guys not even in the Gossetton Elite? No, they're a second tier side. They're a second tier team in Goz. Yeah. Whew. I know, Coop. I should get out of your sight, really, shouldn't I? Yeah, I gave it all to Mental Brian. He said he would invest it in stonks. I have been approached by them, Icon. If you're new to the streams, I have been approached by Raid Shadow Legends quite a lot over the years. I just don't really want to, honestly. I don't want to work with companies whose products and games and stuff I don't actually use and play and find good. That's just my personal stance on it, obviously. Hello, Pog. Right, okay, new goalkeeper today. We're all good. When's the payday? Oh, Christ. How much they offer me? The last time was $3 grand. Dollars. And because I've never agreed to it, this is why I feel comfortable telling you that, because, like, I'm never going to do it. Hey, it's Raid!
What is going on here?
Smokey,
not
thank you for the
quite
£5.
streamer money, but something to kick off the deposit.
Oh.
Only £14,995 to go.
But
You
get in
got
that
this.
chat! To have morals. It's not even really like morals thing. It's just I wouldn't. I mean, I suppose it is, but it's more a case of I wouldn't feel comfortable with it, right? Personally. And also, I'm not in a position where I feel like I need to do that.
Well,
Like,
it's
I'm doing
6:30
okay.
where I am today, where footballs are egg-shaped.
Oh shit, yeah, Dean's in Texas at the moment. Thank you very much for the 40 months, mate. How's things in Texas? How's Ash liking Texas? Zanko, thank you for the 20 raid party. That's a weird sentence, Matt. Thank you for the raid, man. Hope you're well. How's things going? Like, I'll happily do sponsorships. I've done sponsorships on the YouTube in the past, right? But I did them with OneFootball, which is obviously a football app, which is one I was more than happy to work with. And obviously I did Manscaped as well. That was a weird one, but, you know, it's things I'm more than happy to work with. I just don't want to work with brands that aren't really related to the content I make, right? Zanko? Right, I'd like to introduce you to the last game we just played. Those Manscaped boxers are actually super comfortable. I'll tell you this, right? I've got these Pog bought with this lovely pack of Next ones, and they're super nice. But the Manscaped boxers that they sent me are genuinely the most comfortable boxers I've ever worn. That's not even an ad. They're just really good. Yeah, so this was our last game. We lost 5-3 in a game where we had 5 XG and they had 1.2, and they scored all 5 goals off of their first 5 shots on target. Their 5th goal ended up putting them on 0.9. It was a good day. It does seem appropriate. Yeah, I mean, look about Dick. Now I'm 7th. That's not what you want. Just Dick on about. I mean, he better. And this time I'm not going to forget to put Cisse on the bench. There we go. I mean, I'm not here to criticize what other people do. I'm just saying this is the way I like to do things, right? Say people are not scout before. Nice! Good stuff. I'll do it with the bug spray people, chat. We can use it on the Wemps. Get your knuckle dust and your raid out. It's all good. And to be fair, I very rarely ever actually get approached by companies about sponsorships. And mostly when I do, it's quite clearly... It's usually something to do with, like, some kind of NFT thing. And again, something I do not want to get involved in. I saw one, I was like, oh, this is really cool. And then at the end it was like, hey, these are NFTs. And I was like, oh. Like, not for me. Now, if it all goes down the shitter for me, maybe it would change. But, you know, morals are tested more when you're in a position where it has to be, right? I can't remember the name. I don't think it was, though. What, buy me a house? Oh, maybe I could buy an NFT of a house. Make you a millionaire if you're it's the Bankman-Fried method. Oh, good. Chat. Larion's gonna happen. You're witnessing the beginning of Larion because Samasi's been injured inside a minute. So the Larion begins. Oh. Parody man. I'd love that. Oh. Sick. More than a house. It probably would if it was like a really nice looking picture of a house, you know? Not a good start. I could see this one going wrong for us now that we've got Larion in the team. Oh, God. Get out to him, please. Good block. Right, go on, Grinio. Show me a bit of pace now. I probably should have started Jean in this game, really, but he's not quite there yet. Spine avocado. Yeah, solely. This year, Jesus Christ, Destiny. That's insane. Curly, oh, that's a good ball. He's not going to score there, is he? Oh, come on. No, the 50-year-old has scored against us. Joseph Minala puts Sleemer ahead in the most fortunate style imaginable. It's a really nice kit, isn't it? How is this a goal? Flipped in. Somehow Kareem hits the bar with it and it falls straight into the path of Minala. Young player of the year. Plenty of time. Though a little bit concerning. We've definitely got the... What? Did you just throw that straight to us, Grinio? Please. What a pass. By all means. I hope we build this into the perfect goal now. Hamadi takes his man on, whips it across, and Marza's there again. No, he was the guy that was at Lazio who claimed to be 18 when he was clearly in his 30s. I mean, he wasn't, but yeah. It led to the goal. Grinio knew what was coming. Lovely stuff. That was a nice pass, actually, from Larry. What a cross from Hamadi. Marza, he's so good at making these near-post runs. One thing I have done is I turned off the aim crosses for target man thing that we had set on before, because why would we put that on when we don't have any target men? It hypnotized them, exactly. It lulled them into a false sense of security. And it's now the first time for a while we're actually leveling a match, which is nice. Also, does anyone notice how Spotify's just kept playing? So clearly I can't change songs or anything, but it will just keep playing in the background, apparently. So that's really odd. Look at this now. Here we go. Hamadi has started the season really well. Like, the penalties he's been solid with. He's creating assists. Right, no, it's Gasham that takes the pens, doesn't he? Right, come on. Back inside for Dick. Time to make up for your... Oh, it's a good finish. Nino Molinar. From 1-0 down to 2-0 up. Sorry. 1-0 down to 2-0 up. He was like 26. That means he must still be fairly old here, though, right? That was nice. Dick with the assist. He's actually had a solid game so far. Don't know why he didn't shoot there, but I'm glad he didn't. I already kind of don't like Sleemer Wanderers, and I don't know why. I just dislike them a little bit, although I do really like this kit they're playing in. It's my favourite of all the kits that Pass Pro made. Dix again. That's never a penalty. That is never a penalty. I love the horrendous penalties. CM's overlap. As in where they... Good penalty from... Why did Boileau take it? Okay. Post-match out in it. CM's overlapping. I guess if you... The only way I could think about... I don't know, really. I guess if you use the midfield role that already went wide and then added runs wide with the ball and stay wider, you could maybe make that happen, but I don't know, truth be told. I've no idea why our centre-back took this penalty, by the way, when he's... Our actual penalty taker is literally on the pitch. And he wasn't on a hat-trick or anything, but we are now 3-1 up. Out of nowhere. Oh, great. I must go, chat. My planet needs me, apparently. Just scooting off the pitch on his bum. Yeah, it would have been a bit mad if the centre-back wasn't a Hattie. Also, yet again, 3 for... Oh my god, we've already had 4 goals in the first half here. We've just got 3 in 5 minutes. Where was this in the last game, eh? Oh, surely there's not more. There's going to be so... What a cross! Good lord. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of high goal-scoring games in this season, I suspect, with this tactic that we're playing. It's a classic centre-back's penalty, and is exactly what we needed. It seems that Sen isn't too badly hurt after that. I'd have thought that he'd have had, like, pitch burn marks on his arse and being dragged off the pitch there, but apparently not. Go on, 4th goal by half-time. Absolutely mud them. We are literally cashing in the XG from the last game, you're right. Oh, nice again. Molinar's looks solid today. Go on, give it to Dick. Oh, what a pick-out. Oh, lovely football. Again. I don't think this highlight's over yet, though. This will be the them coming back into it. Only extra work for the kid, man. Just give it a deep heat on it. Problem solved. Kamara, nice. Although he's out of position now. Thank God for Molinar again. I really need to be... Oh, what a pick-out. Oh, he's in. Granillo! What a save! That was such a good stop. We look really good. We are going to lose the occasional game just randomly, but I feel like we're right in this. No idea why he's aiming that for Mehdi Gacham, who's not the tallest of players, to be honest. He did a Lineker. Right, slip it inside. Oh, go on, Sally. Oh, okay. I was hoping he would have just brought that down and had a pop, but I think the counter-attack's now fully on because there's no one covering the right side here. We just have to hold him up for a little bit until Dick can get back in. Born on February 29th. Yeah, but the question is when? February 29th, when? Did anyone see our midfielder just backheel the ball into the path of their on-running player? 2024. All of the years, yeah. Whichever year is your favourite, that's when he was born. That's what we've established today. There's definitely more goals in this game, and I don't suspect that they're going to come all from us. Minala's brought it down again. Oh, no. Fofana with the drill. Over the bar. Yeah, it looks like it hit his heel, actually. The original, the very first 29th of February that ever did exist. He's the reason they have a leap year. Some requests I don't think are going to work because my Spotify, as far as I can tell, is still grayed out, which means that if I turn them on, it might break it entirely. So I'm just going to leave it off for now. Welcome in, James C. Ah, it's you. How's it going, man? There was a very nice message that you sent me on Discord. I really do appreciate it. Well, welcome in, my friend. We've already had a nice internet outage, an absolutely shocking loss, and now we're looking on for a good win, which is nice. Right, Molinar again, making up for that horrendous back heel. Right, come on, Dickie. Sally Sen does need to pick it. Oh, lordy lord, bud. Just get rid of it. Oh, Larry is very, very slow. Oh, my God. It's like watching a tugboat go down a canal, and now it is 3-2. Omar Rao, the Pakistani dude that we tried to sign, who's now joined Slima. Look how slow Larry was on this counter. Watch him there. He's like running through treacle. He's painfully slow. He could have had a 50-yard head start and he still wouldn't have got back in there. I hope that Samasi is not too badly hurt because that could be bad. Morning, Fel. No worries, man. Yeah, I'm sorry that that's happening. I just don't really have an explanation as to why because it's not an issue that we've run into so far, personally. Well, we're going to score a lot this season, which means I feel like we will end up having the top scorer in the league, but I suspect we'll also be the top, one of the worst defences in the league. Right, Larry's going to take it now. Go on, make up for it. Oh, go short for Gachem. Go on, bend it. Absolutely beautiful. Gachem now makes it 4-2. Even the way that he, like, sighted that outside the post. What a free kick, by the way. Taking it short like that. Just leaves it outside the post and kisses the crossbar on the way in. Bend it like Mehdi. He hasn't done a lot in the game, but that was certainly worthwhile. I think now might be the time, now that we've got a 2-goal advantage again, to give Jean his first start for us. Or not first start, first appearance. And he's fully left-footed too, which might help. Salison's struggled a little bit, so maybe Esselink for a bit in the second half. He's got good passing. I think we've just got to try and get out of this match without conceding yet more goals. Because we've had quite a lot of shots against us. Oh, God. And here comes some more. On the hits. Yeah, it's so good. Everything about it, just like the animation for all parts of it, is just so much better. Oh, that's a really good pass. Of course, they've got Fernandinho. We've got no chance. Good block. Oh, nice. Right, here we go. Jean's first touch in the ball as a... Oh, you've... Jean's first touch of the ball as a Sirens player, and he's been down injured. If this guy's about to get sent off, which he is, it's a straight red. What for? When he was 2 feet, he's just 2-footed Jean. Wait, Jean's not... Wait, he's actually stayed out. He's not actually hurt himself. He was just milking it for the red card. Get in there. What a guy. I was so worried there. Literally, that was the first touch of the ball after he's joined us, and he's immediately nearly got injured there. It does seem okay, though. He doesn't appear to have lost any match sharpness. Right, come on, I want more goals now. This tactic should be absolutely overpowered against 10 men. Right, Marsa. Oh, not with passing like that, it won't be. Yeah, a little bit of a feigning of an injury. He's got to sell it. If he doesn't sell it, we might not get the red card there. He's a real thespian, exactly. He's had some time to work on his acting chops since he's been injured for the last 4 weeks. Oh, I'm worried that they're going to score off this play, despite the 10 men. Because, again, Larry can't really do much against Fofana here. He's just going to have to let him... Oh, my God. Larry, come on. Oh, what a save from Hirkins. That was better. Yeah, Larry is going to get absolutely run ragged if he has to start any more matches for us. We might have to start Gideon for the next game and just try him out in that role. But I feel like that is going to be the bane of our existence until such time as we get him back. Goal kick. We're good. Given that the song thing is broken, like that suggests to me that it has broken the song request bot, unfortunately, due to the internet outage. It seems like it can't read the API information properly. Right, here we go. Look at the space of Marza. Maybe give it back to him? Stop him through? Oh, he's gone alone. That was wasteful. Yeah, the song's called Brand New. Sorry, the band is brand new. The song is called Me versus Maradona versus Elvis. That much I do know. Right, Jean with the free kick now. Come on. Oh my God. Larry, you're right. He is actually on a 7.0, even though he was kind of responsible for a couple of the goals a little bit. We do have some spare wages, but we've still got to find the guy, and I don't want to overdo it for us, because Samasi will come back in. What a free kick that is from Jean. First goal for the club. Massively appreciate that from him. Alan, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I think he might have taken a slight knock in it, but he seemed to be fine. So you're right. Maybe they can just sort of feign injuries there, because he's clearly not suffered any, like, no yellow injury. Nothing about even taking it. I didn't even see his, like, condition drop or anything. So maybe he was actually faking it to get the red card, which I appreciate that from him. Oh, go on. Play it through again. I want 6. I want to make up for the goal difference we lost in the last game. Gachem. Inside for Molinar. Look at this little, one-touch stuff. Well, mostly with 2... Oh, my God. He's gone for it again. That is wonderful from Gachem. It should have been 5. Sorry, it is 5. It should have been 6. Lovely stuff. Yeah, Larry does have very good tackling. He just needs to be very much having a 7-yard advantage on every player he's up against. Oh. No, he looks good. Strong performance again from us there. 5-2 this time. With way less XG than the last game, but we'll take it. We are actually also 5 different goal scorers I really appreciate too. Assists being spread out across the squad is good. I think we're onto something here with this team. Marza scores his 4th goal of the season as well. Jean gets that gorgeous free kick. It's the injury to Samasi that I'm concerned about. We also go second in the league to Valletta. Obviously with games in hand, teams below us, but that's good news. Right. Oh, that's not good. 5 to 6 weeks. It could be worse, but it also could be a lot better. That's a lot of games that Samasi's going to miss, and we're going to have to play Larian. But, you know, we just have to not expect so much. The question is which one it is. I'm going to assume it's the top guy, the guy from Norgeland. Yeah, I'm guessing he is. He looks fantastic. Oh, he came through the Right to Dream Academy. Yeah, he looks very good. 2 caps for Ghana already. He's definitely no mug. Obviously not a player that we've got any hope in this green earth of signing, but still, looks like a solid player. Oh, on the plus side, international break. Oh, dear. Zabar have now just gone and beaten Hamrun. I think they might be putting it... Oh, God, imagine if they win the title in their first season in the top flight. Also worth noting, last season was their first season back in the 2nd tier for a while as well. So they've gone back-to-back promotions firstly. If they went back-to-back promotions and then won the league in the first season, lordly lord. Fulham have got a minute also. Well, regardless, like I said, I'm not going to sign players that are recommended from chat because we haven't had them officially scouted by our scouts, and it's just not as fun that way if they don't come through organically. At least we've got a national rep. They might have fairly high national rep, although It can't be that high, right? Let's see. As far as the top flight sides, they're still pretty much... Oh, have we run out of songs now? Yes, we have. That must have been how much it buffered, so it has broken. Let me just see if I can use that fix that was recommended in chat. So we shut it off. And then I go into Task Manager and find Spotify. And see if we can... God, there's so many... Why are there so many fucking instances of Spotify? That's Songify, Matt. Right. Let's see if this works. Well, I think I tried this before. Yeah, there's like 5 different versions of it in here for some bizarre reason. End task. End task. Oh, that's them all gone now. Right. That should be okay. So there's no, in theory, no more Spotify in my system setting. So let's just try and load it again and see if it actually works this time. If it doesn't, then, oof, we might have to be going for a silent stream. Oh, it's installing it. Brilliant. Well, it does usually buffer a few ahead. Yes, if you're playing the same save as me, Koala, then that would explain it. Right, please tell me this is going to work. No, it's still grayed out. So it'll let me play the same song again, but I can't play any other songs. Because... Wait, now it's... Now it is playing songs again. What the fuck is going on? I mean, if it works, right? But it's still grayed out, so I still don't think it would do any song requests or anything, but it's working again a little bit, I suppose. Offline mode and then back to online mode. I don't know how to do that, and if it's playing songs at the moment, I don't want to touch it just in case I break it further. It's just an issue that I've had with this PC for a while now, and Spotify in general, that I have to like restart my entire PC if I lose internet connection like that. It's very frustrating. But we've got music again for a bit until it shuts off again. Online save. It feels like it, doesn't it? The bonus now of us having this international break, Spotify web player, yeah, but Spotify web player would be a web player, which means that it's not being captured through my audio thingy, so it would go on the VOD. I have it specifically set to, yeah. United activate release cores. Whose release cores? Uninstall and install. Yeah, I don't really want to be downloading Spotify while I'm live. It's true, Rob. If I just was a millionaire, none of this would have happened. Or something. He's unhappy. Ooh. Oh, he's actually a low team. Okay, yeah, we definitely have to sort out some new training for next stream. So top left. So offline mode. Okay, it says you're offline. And now... Nope, still grayed out. A little magnet. We've got to look up. Sirens Rickson and Gambe. Ooh. It's just an annoying side effect of having the... Good lord, he's quite good, isn't he? It's annoying as fuck that Zabar also have Panache. Then you get the women. Exactly, I've got the women. I've got the pog. Hello, Carrigan. Ah. Yeah, he has low jumping reach, but my god, I mean, there's almost certainly some good tempos here. And for a Zambian as well. Him and Panache will be a hell of a strike force. Martin Bassi. Wait. Nah, he'd cost money, and we really can't afford to spend any money at this point. Yeah, he's Zambian, I think. We do have scouting range again now. Oh yeah, it's only that though. That should still get some players coming through over the season, but not that we can really... We could probably afford like one signing. Botu's happy promise... Oh, it's because it's finished. Oh, I see. So now that should be sorted now. So our facilities are now... basic. Yeah, basic, apparently. Those trials are finished. Oh, this was a couple of players I took on trial off stream. He's intriguing. And this guy's one-sided. The reason I liked this dude, although he has no left foot, but is he really any better than what we've got out wide? He's a winger who can cross a little bit, but he's quite slow compared to, well, other players in those positions. We do have some goalposts on the training pitch, yes. Mild gop. My favourite type of gop. Oh, it's 80 fucking quid. Club Ally. Did they, in case you miss it the first time? Like, yeah, I got those trials while we were busy in the middle of that game. Northern House prices. God damn you, Rob! View squad's international break. I very much doubt it, but it's worth a look. That's more of a next summer and one afterwards type of jobby, but we'll see. No, the only one so far is that dude at Anderlecht, who for some reason is a real player, but he has a non-contract, and I don't know why. Yeah, none there yet. Next summer will probably be when it begins, I would say. Is that an El Nasser kick? Do you know, it could be. See one of the things I bought Hadrian off of Classic Football shirts? Oh, no. Luckily, our next game's only the cup match against Oratory Youths and Don Bosco on their badge. He's actually Manchester Super Reds #1 fan. How is the second tier looking this season, actually, while we're here? Yeah, so the two teams that were relegated have started the season pretty strongly, which makes sense because of the parachute payments. Amateurs as well. I think that only matters if you've got the USA's lower divisions turned on. But we can have a look. But I think that... Sorry, no. I think that only matters if you have the MLS turned on to playable and not just the way we've got it set it up. But we'll have a look. What am I doing? Because these contracts here, I think are all still... Like, none of these are amateur or non-contract that we can actually do anything with as far as I know. Yeah, we don't have MLS turned on. We've just got the USA switched on, technically. Can't hire ahead of performance development. That's really strange. I've noticed some people have had some issues with signing coaches, and I don't really understand why, because it's just not an issue I've run into. And not only that, I was able to re-sign all of the coaches that I signed before. Why was he disciplined by club? That guy that they chose to sign, for them instead of us, is now giving them problems by missing training already. I think we might have dodged a bullet there on Yahongir Ergashev. Either that was because they're not playing him. He has only made one substitute. Why? I mean, he's not the paciest, but still. Yeah, Norway's good too. Well, no, I'm going to check them all next season. But again, there's no point in checking nations when we know that there's nothing there yet. It does take a couple of seasons for them to bed in and actually be considered for these squads. You see that at the moment, they're all full-time or youth contract players. Like, I remember I found the best player I found in my video about it was actually from Norway. Got disappointed. Yeah, I mean, obviously Saziskin is based around another injury as well. It's a 1080p one. Hey, Bast. Bit of Hulk yoga. Vibe us out for a bit. Oh, we might have had a promise to bring in a friend. And like, who are they going to bring in that position? Just realised that almost all the players that are on our shortlist that have just come through this scout report are all players who are at fucking Maltese clubs. Yeah, Norway's really good for the amateur players as well. Denmark and Norway, Croatia, Serbia, Bosnia as well, but the quality of players is going to be slightly lower. I love the blue that this turns my jumper. Oh, needed that. Nice. It's made my jumper ride all the way up. How dare you? There we go. Cool. Those are really good. It happens for different, like, yeah, Belgium is the key. That's the reason we always call it the Belgium youth method, because it is mostly Belgian players. That's how we found it originally. Brazil is good, but there's another method you can use to get the freebies in Brazil, because their contracts a lot of the time I find aren't actually amateurs. They're free, which is the same thing for all intents and purposes, but it's not in turn called the game. Wainaina. Can't scout him, can't trial. We could try it. I can always try to trial these guys. There's really no harm in doing it, even when they inevitably will say no. Italians are ones I've not seen that much of. I know that the French and German and Spanish ones are pretty powerful too. The Free Brazilians method, yeah. Dieter Hocken. Aha. That's definitely a Patreon region, but I feel like Dieter Hocken. Yeah, Dutch is brilliant. Dutch and Belgium for me are the best too, if anything. Yeah, you must be a season 2. Right. Just as well, though, that we had that injury to Samasi and then had the international break straight afterwards to at least eat up some of that injury time. And we won't need him to play against these guys anyway. 7 at Ipswich to 11-0. Holy shit. What you're essentially looking for with them is amateur players from high-rated youth nations. Work permits. I couldn't tell you. The last time I managed in England properly, anyway, was my Bolton save. And that was a while ago now. It's just, yeah. Like, actually properly working on stuff like that, I tend to stay out of England for that exact reason. I just don't find it a particularly fun league to manage in. Right. Rotate the squad around a little bit. Do I really want to play Sally Sen out wide? I think I'd rather start Charles Aguiman. Dick can have a little rest. And truthfully, he probably needs it. I'm going to give Mazza a rest as well. And then put Granillo on the right. Give Jean a bit more match fitness coming up today as well. Esselink can start. I would have started Zelly for this game, but he's injured. Malish can start as well over Boileau. They're still not over that promise. The match, not the promise, you know what I mean. They're still not over it yet. Not eligible for games. I really don't know. I don't even know what an ESC spot is, truthfully.
So I tell the swamp donkey.
I'm sorry if I've said that incorrectly, but thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, we could do Andrea Kassar for the cup. Why not? He's the vice captain after all. Okay, cup time. I'm hopeful that this should... Larry is roused, chat, and that means that we're going to win big. Because if Larry's roused, there's nothing that can stop us. Wow, they really don't even have a particularly large bench. Then again, they are a Gozitan team. And not even a good one. They're a second-tier Gozitan team. Elite sports contract. I've never even heard of that, to be fair. To be fair, it's the type of game where Larry could get on the score sheet if he gets in the right position. Let's go. I have to look that one up after the game, David. Oh, you see Janosch in his wonderful blue chinos on the bench there. Sorry, teal chinos. Janosch is a stylish man. Now, we got knocked out of the cup last year by a third-tier side. In theory, these guys should be even worse than that. I can't bear the thought of us going out in the cup 2 seasons in a row to massively underwhelming opposition. This has not been a particularly flourishing start from us. Like, concerningly poor. Any chance of a highlight, lads? Like, I know some of you aren't fully match fit here, but we do kind of need to win this. And Charles was the hero for us, well, the sort of hero in that last one. Right? Asare, Bismarck, he's through. Bismarck, what a save. Don Bosco's going to be loving this. Larry will take a little while to get up there. Christ, now their goalkeeper's going to choose today to become fucking Prime Van der Sar. I think this is one of these games where we may not win it by big amounts because we've rested a few players, but over the course of the 90 minutes, we should just have enough to get through them. Larry drops it through. Granillo's decided to go all the way back again. He loves doing that. Right, we need some width, lads. Come on, here we go. Cisse. Oh, don't do that, buddy. They have got on their side. They do. I mean, the XG's coming. It's just they're not particularly gilt-edged chances for us. We're just having a large number of smaller chances that are sort of adding up over time. Oh, God. It's half-time and we're not winning. Lads, come on. If you could just pick it up a little bit. They are a lower tier, like a massively lower tier side. We need to make advantage of this. I might have to start bringing in the first teamers in a minute. If we get to like 60 minutes and we're still not in front, it's first team time. Really? Okay, come on. Jean can put this on someone's head. Oh, he's drilled it! And it's an absolutely woeful corner. But we might still get something off of this if Jean can pick this up here. Malish lets it roll across his body, which is really nice again. I did like that little animation. Although, oh my God. Malta's fun. What was that? They just got in each other's way. He didn't know what to do with it. Right, let's try that again, lads. Take 2. Gatch him now. Surely they're going to get more tired than us. Granillo. Little bit of space inside, whips it through. Jean is in there and it's over the bar. God, I mean, man was dribbling like he's under anaesthetic, but that's fine. Bismarck's been shocking. Charles has actually been quite good, to be fair. I can't really fault Charles for his performance. We're going to try... Oh, God, I didn't even put Gideon on the bench. Maybe mix the midfield up a little bit, too, with Sen. Get Dick on. And actually, we'll get Hamadi on for Charles, even though he's played well. We just need as much full strengthness as we can for the remaining half an hour of this match, because I do not trust the idea of a penalty shootout against these mugs. You know what happened the last time we played a penalty shootout against the lower tier side? This is where we get sacked for going out of the cup 2 years in a row to a third tier side. The board will remember. Right, come on. Go on, Larry. This is your moment. Get it back to Larry, and then he can cross it. Oh, Hamadi will instead. Catch him! Get in. There we go. Mehdi bails us out. Lovely. The 2 wingers just off the bench. Save our asses there. They come in and they do what they do best. Gatcham's not even very tall, but he's done it. Oh, God. I was worried for a second there, but that's just a lovely cross from Hamadi. He's just got a yard on his centre-back. And then he's flinched randomly and held his shoulder. Good. Right. Eventually we get the lead. Still not entirely sure, though. It does still feel like there's potential for us to fuck this up. Lots of XG again. Just honestly see it out at this point. Get through the round. Oh, no. Interim assistant coach. Have they sat there? Like their head coach or anything? Is there changes at Union? Uh-oh. Right, come on, lads. Don't let them score here. That's it, fine. Yeet it long. Knock it down. Oh, no. Right, there we go. I feel like we might actually score a couple in the last 10 minutes here just to put them firmly in the ground, but we've certainly made it difficult for ourselves. Right, we need that run. There's the pass. I think Hamadi and Gachem coming on has just given us a little bit of extra quality that we were perhaps missing. Sally Sen and has now hit the crossbar as well. Fucking hell, man. We're going to regret missing these chances. They only need one opening. Because I don't think we'd survive it. Although Andrea Cassar is in... Oh, right. Come on. Sensible stuff now, Malish. Right. That's it. Use Andrea. Sensible stuff. There we go. He might be. Maybe he's his younger brother. Right, Hamadi. That's it. Showing a bit of quality. There we go. Massively underhit the pass. But it's allowed him to make the run. Sally Sen drops it back. Esselink 2-0. Great football. Oh, that was lovely. Yeah, it does seem to have got darker during the match, hasn't it? Which I didn't notice, but I'm starting to now. That's really cool. I really like that whole play, actually. Like, obviously it was an underhit pass, but the fact that he had to wait to then receive the ball back again, and then just this lovely little pullback, and then outside of the right foot finish from Esselink. That was gorgeous. I mean, we can hardly, like, gloat too much about putting these types of goals together against a second-tier Gosserton team, but nevertheless, I'm taking it. It's good for the confidence, good for the morale, even though it did require the first team squad coming off the bench. Right, go on, one more. Let's have them. No, that's poor. That's fine. No, what are you doing? Just leave it to the goalkeeper, bud. Let Andrea have a touch at least. Be nice for him to get a clean sheet here. This is better. Just that little bit of extra quality. I still don't understand what's wrong with your game, Sander. Like, what are your graphics settings set to, for example? Because it should look exactly the same, because it's the same game. Are you, like, accidentally playing FN23 or something? Because I don't know how it could look different. Sally Sen! Oh, it's a good hit. Very good hit. Still underperformed the XG massively, but we'll take that. In 2D, yeah, maybe. Good, right. Underperformed massively, but got the win. And that's all that really matters there. Clean the streak could be. Got to keep things clean, chat, right? As you know, I like to keep things very clean, which is why my mic stand and mic are in impeccable condition and no dust anywhere to be seen. Change the render scale. Oh, really? I haven't even messed with that at all yet. Oh, it's 2D truth through. Oh, dear. Good performance again. Speaking of, actually, I wonder what we're looking like in terms of just overall stats for the season so far. Yeah, 5 goals for Marza. 4 goals for Gasham is great. And Hamadi with 3 assists. That's good. Solid. Could be the cash. Decent graphics card. Oh, we got a cup bonus for that. Oh, nice. We're still in debt, but it's fine. It's better. That'll help a little bit. Particularly as I owed our scout $2,000 because of that. So anyway, we can get him to join. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to suggest. Like, I've got the settings. It should look exactly the same as mine in that case, because obviously I've got a few mods on. We've got the 3D kits. We've got the boot selection now, which is dope. Mornas, thank you for the follow.
My own hotel.
FC United Nordic. That's not how you spell that, Matt. Nordic United FC. Oh, that's a nice bat. Hang on. Are they what used to be Asiriska? Potentially. Well, I mean, just a guess. From the fact that it says Asiriska on the badge. It probably just because I haven't updated the badge pack. Is this like a brand new team, potentially? Update required. But yeah, that is they. With their lovely, we want to play at home as Milan and away as Juve. I rate that. Oh, they have local rivals with Sirianska and Asiriska. Hey, we finally got through the first round of the cup. That's a nice little improvement for us. Problem is we now have to play Hibernian next. Who are a bit mid, but so are we. It does seem like a lot of teams are called Asiriska. I wonder if it's just because, like, does it mean... like sporting club or something? I mean, it wouldn't, would it? And we've lost them as well. Oh, our under-19s have struggled a little bit lately. MTK, yeah, they should be. Not that we'll really be able to tell. Well, we will be able to tell, won't we? So yeah, they are still OTB Bank Liga. In fact, they're a Conference League club. Things you'll have to see. In fact, they've bastard won the league. Yes, get in, MTK. Things you'll have to see. MTK have won the Hungarian league in the first season. It's like they know. The boot selector is a tool / mod thing, yes. Get it, MTK. Up the bang massive. Hungary are going to be chasing us all the way there. Wow, Mars Ashlock have struggled considering the amount of players they signed. And Gira look okay. Yeah, literally their first season in the top flight as well, which is wild. Love that for them. Right, now we can rotate a full strength squad back in again. I'm going to start. They're both strong on those correct feet. I feel like Granillo's let me down a little bit so far, so I want to give him a little break so we can think about what he's done. I guess we're going Gideon for today's game, apparently. Who's our manager? It's Janos Toth. He has all those connections. He's even got a fan of the club. That's probably why we know more about their players. Right. Ooh, okay, back five. Wait. No! Hibbs got Quasi Poku on £900 a week in the end. The boot selector tool. Oh, let's see if I've still got this copy to my clipboard. I do. This is it. If the creator also gave me a code, which is SecondYellowCard 50, which will give you 50% off, but only for the first 10 people. So I don't know if that still works anymore. But needless to say, that's the boot selector tool. That's why we've got the cool boots in the games. It's a nice little tool. I thought it was cool. Right, I'm gonna have a quick pee. And I just spat in the microphone there, chat. I do apologise. So I should return in a moment. And we can sort out the next game. Let's go. I don't think anyone actually got it for once, which is genuinely surprising. Apologies the music didn't turn up when I went. It's because of all the API requests have been blocked because of the silly internet thing. So the answer was Sergei Kornilenko, the only other Premier League player to play in the Premier League from Belarus, other than Alexander Kleb. He did one season with Blackpool on loan. Bookmarks in the skin. Go to any page you want to bookmark and then hit Control D. Actually stumped you for once, chat. You'll have to see it. I think that's Thortharson Bagpuss, but I don't know. Icelanders will be much better than me, but I think it's pronounced Thortharson. Or Thortharson. Because I think those two are actually the same letter, but one's just the capital. It's doing okay, Stewie. We're fourth in the league so far. Had some absolutely wild matches currently. And obviously newly promoted Zabar on top of the damn league. Because obviously. Yeah, Thompson went away a little while ago. Hickman, thank you very much for the 5 months. Hope you're having a lovely Thursday. Let me get rid of that, and we can progress. Okay. Bit of slurp. I'm trying not to. I realise it can be annoying for the Voddies when they haven't got background music on as well. Fourth in the league is solid, yeah. That's all we were really looking for this season was fourth in the league. And if we get it, then crack on, right? You want to give you a big old slurpy boy? All right, fine, fuck it. Screw the haters. Love it. Sam Vesterveld. The name does ring a bell. Oh, wasn't it Sem Vesterveld? I swear there was... I definitely remember having a guy called Vesterveld, or at least looking him up at one point, right? It does ring a bell. I'm a bit concerned about Gideon in this game, but we've got no choice. Music to the body's ears. To go in place of the music. Custom... No, so the way it works is basically, you select... There's a set of boots, and you can see them, and you can select 5 different boots that you want. The first one is guaranteed to go to the referee, so I select that as a black boot. And then you select 4 more, and it will randomly allocate them to players, basically. I know, Danny, but I don't want to upset people, you know? I'm a people pleaser, you know me. Except for the Wemps. Then we hit with the knuckle dust. Right, what's with the complacency, all of a sudden, in going into every game? Like, lads... Are you aware that we are actually in the middle of a league? Not even in the middle, at the very beginning of a league season. This might be quite a tough one for us. Any other players that they've nicked from us? I think the only one they took is Poku. Although they already have a regen in their backline. Sem Vesterveld. That's who I think I remember we either signed. Wow, they've got a whole part of their team, their stadium missing. Oh yeah, the discount code. What for the boot thing? Oh, it was a second yellow 50. Sorry, second yellow card 50 was the discount code. Go on, Diop. That's Dick, not Diop. He's never going to score again, that I've misnamed him. What can you do against complacent? Hope for the best. I just do what I normally do and hope that eventually we'll just win them over. Dick, he loves crossing on his right foot despite having no right foot. Which is very strange. Right, go on, Gideon. Oh, no. Oh, he got away with that one. Good lord. Standard Sirens defending there. Is Gideon the one that can do really good stuff going forward but has no defensive capabilities? I forget. Oh, that's a nice pass. Slip him in. Yes. Catch him again. Good save. Ah, that's annoying. Gatcham makes those lovely runs. Oh. Okay, we've got a lot of space on the edge of the box. If we could just find the pass. Go on, Dick. Drop it short. Oh, okay, that's fine too. Or not. I want to just check, actually. Oh, no, he's the one... No, Gideon's the one with the 15 tackling and the 15 crossing, but no speed. So what was Larry, then? Was Larry just really good at going forward or something? Not that we saw much of that because he was too slow to get there, but Gideon is a hell of a tackler and a hell of a crosser. But he just can't really get into the position very often. Neither have speed. Yeah, that was probably what... that hence the half Zambian, half Namibian, all hip replacements, I suppose. But, well, it kind of is, isn't it? Last boy, like that's kind of how it comes about. Oh, look at that touch from Hamadi. Whips it through, all the way through again. Right, keep the pressure on. That's a dreadful header. And now he's not got the speed to get back on Bastianos, but he should be... He's gone down a blind alley here, surely. Kamara does really well, but now they're out of position. Gideon's covering the centre-back spot. We don't want that. Bastianos is into the box. Don't foul him. All the way through, and it's in the back of the net from Sunday Akimbule. Ah, that's frustrating. Especially the defence. As in your team or an AI team, I think is the first question. Bastianos just gets ahead of them there. The fact this goes all the way through. How did that get through there? Not an ideal start. But we've gone for it. Your team. I don't know how that can be possible, truthfully. Although, if you're winning every game by 3 or 4 goals, but if you're not keeping clean sheets, your defense is going to have a lower rating because obviously that's their job. So we've had games this season we've won like 5-2 or whatever, but we've still had defenders on like mid-6s because we conceded goals. Oh yeah, we concede loads. But luckily the whole idea of this tactic is just to score more than we concede, and that's generally speaking worked out quite nicely for us so far. There's been a lot of high-scoring games. I have seen people criticising it for that, and I feel like maybe it's hard to know because we're managing in Malta, and the league quality is going to play a factor in that. Because the teams are going to be of poor quality, and it seems like a lot of the teams have invested in their strikers, including us. Hamadi now in a good spot. Take him on, buddy. Oh, it's a great goal. Kelly and Hamadi with the equaliser. That was lovely. Him and Gachem are saving us a little bit this season with some of their lovely runs. 9-4. To be fair, there was a match that I showed you guys on the last stream from last season in this save during the refresh where Balzan Youth won 9-4, which is just mad. Or was it 9-5? I think it might have been 9-5, actually. Yeah, it was. Just a classic 14-goal game. Nothing to see here. We're playing very well in this game. Just get this back to league table again so we can keep an eye on the other games. Since it is a 3 o'clock kickoff. And Zabar don't play till tomorrow. On 100 You can play on anything you like. I don't know what difference you'll really notice from playing it on a higher refresh rate, other than a higher refresh rate, really, but it's not going to make the animations look any different, particularly, really. So I don't think they really does. And Dick scores! Is he onside, though? He is! Dick grabs himself a goal. Is that his first goal for the club? Oh, you love to, I don't think, technically, I think it might actually be his first goal for the club, technically, according to the game. We'd lead away at Hibernian, and Dick's banged it in. They all got way too deep there, and Dick on the volley, bang. Take that, Dicky boy. Lovely. I think you're right, yeah. But again, like I said, I don't have any knowledge of what it's like in the better leagues, but seemingly it does seem to be quite bad there too. So if it was just Malta, I'd be like, it's just Malta in it, but tick in the box. Right, good. 2-1 up at half-time. This would be a really good away win. And it would also give us a bit of a gap to Hibernian, who I feel like are going to be one of the teams that, much like last season, are in that battle for the European places. Right, come on. Get a third goal while we can. Go on, take him on, Hamadi. You've got the dribbling ability, and he's absolutely killed him. Back across. Oh, pop it inside. Yes. Sally Sen. Oh, Dick again. He's done it again. Dick scores his second goal of the game. Oh, it's very hardcore and very fun at the same time. And that's why it's fun. We are positively a wreck. And now if we get a penalty, Dick could have a hat-trick. This is lovely football again. This little pass inside. The fact that Hamadi... Look at this little pick out here from Sally Sen. It's a massive deflection. I don't even think that was going in. But regardless, it doesn't matter. The Dick brace is happening. You'll love to see it. This makes up for some of his shocking performances earlier this season. Dick slaps it in. Oh, hang on. He's been getting into some extremely good positions in today's match. And if he just keeps doing it, the chances will keep coming, right? Get him on the ball. Just get him on the ball as much as possible, right? Oh. 1 Dick, 2 goals. We've got a Dick and 2 balls. It's sorted. I think he is. He needs it. Yeah, Molinar is Dutch, yeah. Oh, he's intercepted by Marza. Here we go. Bodies forward again. Use the space. Yeah, here we go. Hamadi. Just fire this across the box, right, for 4. Oh, it's such a good... Oh, on the rebound. Lucas Marza's 6th of the season. We're 4-1 up. This is more like it. Has Spotify just stopped again? It has. That's so weird, bro. Now it's like officially not letting me play any music. What are we doing, Spotify, bro? What is going on? Nothing's even loading. I'm going to try that thing again. I'll just let the rest of the... Actually, I probably should just let the mess. Right. I'll hum to you. I'll sing you a merry tune. Do you a sea shanty or something. No, I'm going to try and sort this. I'm just going to shut it down again and try that thing we did before. There's obviously some kind of Spotify process that refused... Like, just refuses to die, essentially. Even when... I don't know why it needs 5 processes to begin with for a start, but let's just get rid of that, and that gets rid of all of them. Let me have a look in the... Nah, it's weird. Oh, nice one, Fel. That's awesome. Right, let's try and load Spotify for a second time. I feel like this one might be fucked now. No, it's let me play that same song again. And now it's let me play songs again. What the fuck, bro? It's like it's only going to play songs that are in the cache or something? So strange. That's awesome, Jay. Welcome in, friend. Hopefully, it continues in the same vein and the vibes remain good. Then it's fucked. Yeah, it seems that the only thing I can do is restart it and then play it from where it was, and it has... Well, I do apologise for that, but it's the only way... Silliness. Drops more faster. Well, I mean, to be fair, we kind of tested that anyway with the Everest video last year, but yeah, Hadrian managed to force it so that you could play it like 1,000,000 feet. F what? Oh, they may not be pushovers, but they're acting like it today. Gachem. I was hoping he was going to pass it. Stream was fine. Was it? I didn't even see a blip. Weird. We're back. It's probably still a bit unstable from earlier from whatever the hell they were doing outside. That was strange. Didn't even show up on my end. That might have been a Twitch thing, actually, to be fair. I didn't even get any drop frames on my end. Oh, it's flicked over the goalkeeper. Oh. Dick Wall. I mean, yeah, we already had Sirens announced Dick extension. More of a blap. I didn't make any subs in this game, which is a regretful moment, but we'll just persist with it now. There's no point in doing them here. Getting about... Oh, come on, slip him in. Yes. No. Gatchem's through again. Can he make it 5? Oh, what a... To be fair, their goalkeeper's actually done an okay job. Just not there. Linguistics class. Aha! Were you in the same class as Inferno by any chance? Oh, Dick was right on the end of that. That could have been his hat trick. Although it would be nice... Or a hat dick, if you will. Just put some token subs just to mess with them further and kill the time. Right. I'm a little bit disappointed in Jean so far. Most of the goals do seem to be going through Marza. But there's time. I'm sure Jean will still get us nice, solid, like 15 from him this season. Here we go. Oh, that's a huge tackle from Shaw. Hat break. Dick trick. It works. I would say let's keep a clean sheet, but we can't do that because we've already conceded a goal. That had all the hallmarks of him just passing it straight to their striker there. But luckily we've avoided that particular scenario. Uh-oh, maybe not. Oh, what a goal from Armin Hovhannissian. 4-2. We have to get used to a lot of 4-2s and 5-2s this season, I suspect. Oh, no, he's offside. Or 4-1s. We'll get used to the 4-1s. We do also go top of the league with that, albeit games in hand for teams around us. That's more like it. Zhuang, you cannot, because we don't have song requests on at the moment. Boom. Good. Decided for 13 million. Wait, from which squad? I've actually forgotten already. Slima with a huge win there. Santa Lucia are losing every week now. As are Marsashlock. Valletta. Oh, they've scored a late goal. So we actually don't go top now. It's a very busy badge, yeah. Yeah, he was... Oh. When did... How did Bro get a red injury in the game that didn't require us to substitute him in any way? Did he get it walking off the pitch? I don't understand. This is a red injury. How could he have possibly got that injury during the game if we didn't get to take him off? Right, looks like CJ's in. Sustained a pulled hamstring, making a tackle. That's what happens to 1 in 5 dicks, that. It's true. Need to get that man a blue pill. Is that another break? Oh, we've got Big Car up next. Hammer win again. He must have fell down the stairs on the way to the locker room, literally. Sirens lose 2-3. I shouldn't laugh. I'm trying to be above it, but I'm just not, am I? Cafando. Plays for these chaps. Again, really solid player. We have no ability to scout him, but he does look like he'd be a decent player. He's just really, well, he's 6 foot, and I don't know how tall Cisse is. We might even gain out of it. You never know. Yeah, again, quality striker. Can't sign him, though. Oh. Right. Birkikara. £15 a week. Oh, yeah, sure. But we didn't scout him, so we can't sign him. Yeah, it's a Birkinabe side, if I recall. Oh, my God. Zabar have lost to Marsa, of all people. I say that as if we didn't also lose to the Marsa. But Birkikara with a win. Floriana have started the season extremely poorly. And 2 of the promoted sides are right in the title race. Standard. Maybe they are Barcelona all along. Falling down the stairs after a football game of recommend before. Well, it proves it can happen at least, Blobfish. Cool. The Bell End. Which is a player called Bell for that. Ooh. National Lions are falling off a little bit in the second tier. Yeah, it feels like... Ooh. Oh, no, they're both players that need to get these off the shortlist as well. Yet more players that we tried to sign and then couldn't. Yeah, it'd kind of be weird. At this stage, it really doesn't matter who gets into Europe because they're going to do appallingly anyway. It's just going to set the stall out for who's actually going to be like the European teams in this save. And it could be literally anyone. I feel like Hamrin will always be around, but the rest of them, it could be literally anyone. And I kind of like that. Because by the time we actually start to establish that like European hegemony of teams or whatever, it's just whoever happens to be there at the time. Same in yours. Yeah, no, that's the old version of the database, probably. I'm assuming anyway. A usual trend. It depends what you mean. A trend of what? Merry-go-round qualifier. In the early stages, it's just anyone's. Well, actually, normally in the early stages of these saves, it's very set who's in those spots. And then it gets a bit more fluid in the middle of the save, and then it gets really like hard lock. Did he fire his dad? Currently has 10 players on his book. What if they're all called Kamara? Imagine if it actually was his dad. Except we can't see now, can we? Because I mean, they are both Sierra Leonean. He likes me, and he hates these guys for some reason. They could be the next Haladash, potentially, yeah. Wow, hang on. He represents some very strange... I'm guessing they're all Sierra Leonean players. But there's just some guys at like Plymouth and Northampton. And they're just Oakland as well. Also, big up Brian Rimmer. He'd had enough of his dad's nonsense. I guess it's just the name pool strikes again, right? I wonder if it's the same North Korean that's been really good in this save. Because there was a North Korean dude that I think plays for... It might even be Goodyear. So Valletta win again. Marcel lose. Zabar win again. Hamrun win again. Okay. This is getting more... And our next few matches against Birkirkara... Oh, we got some TV games here. Oh, we do. The Birkirkara game is on television just as well. Because we need the money. Well, we just can't buy a win in these leagues now. Second season, yes. I can't remember if it was Goodyear or Sleemer. It was one of the two, I think. Boy, it certainly wasn't Goodyear because they apparently have no players. They need to sign some people. I'm trying to remember who he went to. Wow, their squad is bare. Was it Sleemer? Maybe they've already sold him. We know it wasn't Zabar. He might be in the... Oh, there he is. No, he's at Balzan Youth. Rules like a Malta are basically non-existent because we made sure that was the case. There he is. Ryun Chol. Has actually started 6 games in the league for them this season. And has got more caps for North Korea. Presumably all in away games. We've witched off the roof. No way. Jesus. Hope they were okay. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's what you get, though, Santa Lucia, for not spending any money this season. Like, even on new, like, wages for players. They're spending by far the least in wages, and they're going to get relegated in the face because of it. Birkirkara is going to be tough. Right, so Dick's out for a bit. I might put Granillo back in, honestly. Jean is not convincing me just yet, but give him time. Midfield is really quite set right now until we can get our boy back. And Samasi's nearly back as well. Yeah, Floriana struggling massively, which is good because that's one of the teams that we would have to finish above, really, this season to get into those spots. Nah, youth intakes are absolute gash. There's just not been any. Alliance. I don't know who that is. Other than a carpet company. They say we're going to dinner first. No, you buy. How many... Oh, that's 1 billion channel points. It's going to take a while to build up to that. Disappearing after a few days. They might have, like, made it more difficult to get the team report. No, not to get the team reports, but the team report knowledge only is supposed to last, like, 30 days before. That was what it was before. On previous FMs, it was 30 days the knowledge would last, but this sounds like it's going a bit faster. Maybe they've, like, nerfed it slightly. It shouldn't matter too much, because when the team report comes through, you do the scouting straight away, so it shouldn't make too much of a difference. Still finding this weird complacency in the team for some reason. But yeah, the clubs have no facilities. Malta has a terrible youth rating. Most of our youth intakes are going to be absolute trash, pretty much for the entirety of the save. If we even see a single usable Maltese player, I'll be amazed. Legal Cup this year. Both. Well, we're not expecting to win the league this year. I'd like to go far in the Cup. That'd be fun. Can't go any worse than we did last year. But the league for us this year is a case of we want to get top 4. But ideally, I'd like 3rd because that would at least guarantee us Europe next year, whereas 4th is a bit up in the air. With amateurs. Oh, yeah. Not just Belgium's just, we only call it that because, good effort. Because that's where we found it originally. You want Croatia's good, Norway, Denmark, Sweden, Scandinavia in general is quite good. Serbia is good too. And then you can't do it through the same exact method because you can't find these guys in the national team squads. But you can find them if you search for amateur players in France, Germany, and Spain especially as well. You'll find some really, really good players there too, potentially. We're not quite at a point where we can do any of those guys just yet. We'll have to wait till season 3 to even start seeing them. But once we do, maybe we'll be in a position to pick a couple up. So we'll have to see. Oh, Cisse is massively out of position there, but he's got back. It's fine. I just want to get a bit of a run going, really. Put a few wins together. Start pulling ourselves towards keeping in the title race, basically. Even if we don't end up winning it, I just want to be in the conversation a little bit this season, because I think this squad is strong enough to at least be doing that, provided we don't get any more horrendous injuries. Though I think we are missing Samasi. Oh, here we go. Slip him in. Or go for it yourself. Oh, it's a good save. He went near post. I also wonder if we're going to find ourselves in a situation where one of the big sides just randomly does just drop off. Like what happened to Uipest in the Malta Savers. Gachem's shot is really well saved. Oh. Recorded half of a video yesterday, chat. I'll do the second half tomorrow. Hadrian found some more mad stuff in the editor again. So Hamren fell off in your one. That's surprising. Season's going well. 4th in the league at the moment, but we're playing well to start this game. And if we were to get the win, we'd go back into 2nd. To get relegated to the Gosserton leagues. On an amateur contract, yes. I mean, no doubt we'll find some absolute monsters doing that. And I can't wait to do it. I love once you get like 3 to 4 seasons into a save and it just pops off because you can suddenly start to get the regens and the scouting just becomes even more fun. Although at the moment I'm still really enjoying it just because we're doing all the agent stuff, because we've just got so many fantastically interesting nationalities around the squad. Early release. Yeah, it'll be up probably tomorrow night for the patrons. Or Salisen. Square it! Marza! There we go. Get in. This season's Conference League. Yeah, the Conference League is... Well, yeah, unless we win the league, we'll get Conference League. So, because the 2nd through 4th get Conference League qualification. So, that's what I'm true... My goal this season was to get top 4. And the longer we can stay in the title race, the better. But I don't think we're going to have the longevity over the season to do that. But Marza is looking like an absolutely fantastic signing. I mean, that was, what, his 8th goal of the season already? Really, really solid. He's the one striker that's really stuck in this team so far. Like, Grinio's looked fine. Jean's looked okay. But most of the goals are coming through Marza on that right-hand side of the strike force. And he's good. I know. This St. John's ambulance, they're everywhere. To be fair, Croatia's side would have probably been pretty solid. Well, we'd want to avoid those teams if we can, just because that would be an immediate knockout. Oh, that's... How is that not a foul? He's just taking his legs out. I don't know if it can or not, Baz. I've never tried to. I assume you could probably do it in RTE, though. Potentially. Because that's just got more tools than the editor. Oh, that was lucky. Right, come on. Make the run, slip him through. Oh, he's done. Grinio with an opportunity. And this is why he's not as good as his compatriot there. Moments like that are exactly why. Global Organization. Well, there you go. I feel like the Knights of Malta should be doing it. Oh, Christ, off the bar. This highlight is not over yet. Right, subs. Grinio's actually done okay on the pitch, but that was a big chance for him and he's fucked it. In fact, both the wide players today have not done well. Larry's been poor as well, so we'll get Gideon on. Larian continues. Jace, thank you for the follow. That's what I was thinking. Not Knights of Malta, Order of Malta. It's that time of the year, that time of the stream where I shill. So if you are new to the streams and you've enjoyed today, drop a follow. I'd appreciate that. It's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays for the streams normally. I mean, if we win 1-0, we win 1-0. This would be quite a rare result for... never mind. Never mind. Oh my god, they've hit the bar again. 4th tier, damn. I've never managed quite that low in Norway. It's just a rare result to see from us. Just a 1-0 victory in this league. I think all of our games have had like 3 to 4 goals minimum, although we might not be done yet. As Hirkins has twatted that long. John's knocked it down. Right, here we go. Kill it off. Just don't lose the ball. It's contrived and I like it. Oh, here he comes again. Can he fit it? Yeah, of course he can. Lucas Marza. This guy. He is what's going to carry us. The thing is, we're never going to be able to get him back next season at all. And we're certainly not going to be able to sign him permanently unless we pool all our money to try... Maybe we could sign him. It would cost us a fortune, potentially, but it might well be worth it. Like, this little bit of composure, the touch, slots it home, 8 goals. Bang. He's just really good in this match engine. He flourishes. Good win, goal difference is sorted, and we are right in the battle. Along with quite literally everyone else. Clean sheet bonus, a rarity for us. It's very rare that we keep a clean sheet, but we do go second in the league again. The goal difference is good. I mean, look at that. 4 points separating first and 7th. It's congested, you might say. Right. But 2 more goals for him. He just hits the target. The others aren't. Oh, and now it's a massive battle at the top. That should have helped our finances a little bit. Just a little bit. Still 25k. We're keeping the debt manageable. I think it will get worse in the second half of the year, but that's fine. Right. What do we think of him? It's not really not a position we need a player in right now. The next one is big, though, because that is the battle at the top. We go away to Valletta. And we're not going to have any of those guys back for that game either. He's unhappy. What? Oh, piss off. Really? Bro has literally played every game so far. Got 3 goals. Age development, no one. Okay, so I officially now hate Birkirkara. What a bunch of tossers. Oh, he must play as an inverted... Invert my face. Okay, so they're now the team we hate the most. Just immediately. Straight off of that. They're just mad we beat them. Literally. What a bunch of tossers. Watch him not play a single minute. Hilarious. It was just pettiness for the win. Oh, you're right, that was literally directly after the game. What a bunch of tossers. Right, well, I'm going to do some lookups to make myself feel better. Because that was silliness, and now we are, Also, how the fuck could he possibly tell? Players playing well. Players not unhappy. So there's David Luiz, 37-year-old David Luiz. Now we are going to be in a bit of a spot of bother there. Hey, Jack. Could be targeted towards consoles. I mean, I think that there's going to be an element of that, but I think that the backlash from the community, who are still predominantly PC players, would be appalling, and I just don't think that they would go down that route. Show all the talent in the league. I know! Now we get to decide to not loan players to Birkirkara. God, what have they done? But yeah, he's still there. Still, well, I say still playing. He's played 3. Push Dick forward. Not, I mean, maybe. I don't think he's got the role for it. Although, maybe Cisse could play there. We do have other players. We've got Bismarck. It's just, I'd rather not. Francois Gamis. Not see. Or is that Gar? No, that is. Let me just try both. Just in case. No. Unfortunately, he's not on my database. Toklamasi. Unless I spelled it wrong. Idan Toklamati. That's an interesting name. An interesting combination of names. Oh, we'll have our revenge on them, all right. Like, they're not getting away with this that easily. Because he was doing so well for us, too. Him and Hamadi were kind of saving us in many ways, and I'm worried that Bismarck might not be quite up to it. But luckily, we've got that bit of budget left to maybe find one. And we can't do any loans, but we could ask the DOF for some free transfers. Oh. I'm going to take the money because if it's after another 20 appearances, when I'm pretty certain the clause was for 20 appearances, means he's not playing. So we'll just sell the clause. Take the money. And get ourselves slightly closer to being back in the black. But not that close. Well, yeah, Toklamati's interesting player. Again, can't sign him, but like... Jeff Hendrick. How's old Jeffy boy? Oh, he's at Bolton these days. I really need to do my customary change to make sure we get that sorted. It's fun, loafers. I'm so glad we chose Malta in the end. Yeah, they've scammed us a few times already. They are fast becoming the Scam Rock Rovers of this save. So it's a Bolton now, which is, I presume, League 1, right? Oh, no, Championship with Bolton. On a free transfer. Bolton are back, baby. Always had a little soft spot for Bolton. Used to love watching them in Europe and on Channel 5 back in the day under Allardyce when they'd go away like Lokomotiv Plovdiv and teams like that. Matty James. I swear he was at Fulham at one point. I'm probably just imagining that. Yes, I am. There was another guy at Fulham who had a similar name, I think. Change the real Jeff Hendrick. The real Jeff Hendrick. So there's Matty James at Bristol City. Now, they often get promoted, I find. Oh, they haven't this time around. I find that FM loves promoting Bristol City in the first few seasons of saves. But not on this occasion, apparently. He seems to have done okay. Maybe I'm thinking of Dan. No, I'm not thinking of Dan James. It was years ago. It was like a youth player. Cap. What am I looking for specifically? Because Cap, if I type in Cap, it's just going to be 10,000 different results, none of which will be relevant to what you're actually looking for. I need specifics. Dan Gifford. David James did, yeah. No Daniel Gifford, sadly. There's a Daniel Guilford. Plays for Virgin Gorda. Sorry, Gorda. Which, hang on. Isn't that based in like the Bahamas? Oh. No, believe it or not, Matt, it's in the British Virgin Islands. Who are managed by Chris Kawomya. Which I like. That's just a throwback. You'll have to see it. Patron regen. But what was it? What was the name of the regen? I need to know the regen's name. So we'll do that one off there. Elogi Yao. Oh, there is. An Italian Ivorian. You'll have to see it. Ah, dear. Yeah, I've seen Oxford United get promoted a few times as well, actually. But there he is. Elogi Yao. In all his glory. Cool. There he is. Dick Brace. Imagine. Boom. Cap. But, like I said, Cap, there isn't... If it's your patron region, it's definitely not called Cap, because I know all the patron region's names. So, I need the actual name of the player, because I can't just type in Cap. Because it won't come up with anything. But we got some Dick Braces. We got Brahim Diaz, in fact. Was Brady Arfok in there? Drake Calendar has come up. Because if I type in Cap, we're just going to get 17,000 results. And as far as I'm aware, there was no patron region called Cap. It would have had an actual name, presumably. Said to be on Patreon. Yes, I know, but that is not a name that I've got on my list. Let me check. Because I never was told about that. I mean, these are the Facing the Game ones so far, but there's definitely not one called Cap. Let me just have a look. Because I definitely remember doing the regen for you, but I don't remember ever being told it was called Cap. This might be a mistake on my part, but they definitely are in there. Let me just find the bloody list. There we go. Why can't I find you? Messages. Let's have a look. Cap. Cap Tebow. What the hell? There's a message in here from unknown. And for some reason that message never showed up in my inbox. I'm so sorry. He's just not going to show up, unfortunately. This message is like, it says unknown by you instead of an actual person. I'm so sorry. That's completely on me. But it wasn't in my inbox. I had to like search through their secondary menus for some reason. Because the last message I had was me sending you the thing. That's so strange. Because it wasn't listed on my thingy either. I did wonder why there was one missing. That's so... I don't know what to say. That's just so weird, and that's entirely on me. What we can do, though, however, is find a player and call it that. If redacted is back. Yeah, no, I can see that in there now, but it was never in the inbox. It says unknown. When I search for your name on Patreon in my inbox, it says unknown instead of you, which is really weird. Because I sent out a mass message to everybody that hadn't already. I think I sent it to everyone actually as it goes. That doesn't make any sense because basically the way I was doing it was when someone messaged me about it, I would say I put on my list, I put the name, and then I'd say received through Patreon, received through Discord, or whatever. And then when I'd done and tested it, I would then actually, what was the name? Let me just check. Maybe I did do it. I don't remember ever seeing that. Captive. No, I don't know. That's really strange. Unless you... No, I'll have to have a look through my EDT file because it might be in there. It's just not a name I recognise, which is why I got confused. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, let's see. What club was it? Oh, Christ. Oh, club is Ipswich. We'll find an Ipswich player. We'll find an Ipswich regen. We can make this happen. Except they haven't got an intake because they're not a top flight side. You will get one. I can use RTE to change it, to be fair. I will make it right. The next time Ipswich get an actual regen, we can rename him. I can just edit the same things. Maybe they... Oh, yeah, that was their first team, Matt. You're a moron. Under 18 squad. Boom. There he is. No, you can't add him after the game started. FMRT is what you could use, yeah.
You see this?
There we go.
I quit. I opened my own.
I don't know what position you wanted, though. That's the thing. Actually, to be fair, you didn't specify a position. So I could just make David White into cap, and he doesn't even look that bad. Like, he's actually not awful either. Sick. Right, okay, that's my solution. I'm so sorry about that. That is entirely on me. I'll refund your points to that, though. We did Dick Race. Joshua Kimmich. Yeah, actually, I think he has gone to Saudi because I think over the summer when I was literally going through like when I was getting the up to this point in the save, I'm fairly... Oh, no, he's still at Bayern Munich. They definitely bid on him towards the end of the transfer window. I'm certain I saw it somewhere. Or that might have been on a different save, actually. It was like £90 million. Honestly, Cap, that guy's probably going to be better than you would have been if you'd come through there. Particularly with them not having many of them. Add to the shortlist. Well, I'll just do it after stream. Oh, true, yes. Well, we'll know the name so we can find him. Yeah, literally, anywhere except up front or left backs. I mean, he's fucking excellent, isn't he? He's still only 29. I accept my humblest apologies, Cap. I'm so sorry that happened. That's shit, and I'm sorry. I thought I'd covered every single base, and it's just so weird that your name was not showing up on the list. Doesn't make any sense to me either. I knew that would happen as well, and it's just like... It's the problem when you're dealing with so many little moving parts. I feel like I'd got everything covered. But yeah, that is Joshua Kimmich, and hasn't got a Saudi yet. But give it time. Thiago Coimbra. There he is. Unestrassen. Oh, he's the Luxembourg player. He's out of contract. Unfortunately, I suspect that means they still, despite him not having a contract, literally, I bet you they still won't let us trial him. Not that he's, I mean, we know so few things about his attributes that he could be an absolute god and we just wouldn't know. Right, Sam Agrafa, I don't think you were here last time, but I suspect that's because, no, I think you're a season 2er. Which means, in theory, this year's youth intake. Oh, they've accepted it. Hey, look at us. We're actually getting him. Number 7. I'm just going to look for Karabek, right? Not number 7. But there he is. He always pops up at like massive clubs after a few seasons in these saves, I've noticed. I think he was at Liverpool during the last save. I definitely remember him being there. He's very good. But let's see if that Coimbra guy's any good. Have you been released yet? New gems coming in. No, we haven't signed anyone since the last stream because we basically used all our money. And we were kind of set on our transfers. Although we may still have to bring in another left-sided player because Bikikara got salty at us after we beat them and then recalled a loan signing. So we might have to find another left-sider. I hate that they can recall them mid-season like that. Money go poof. Yeah, money do indeed be going poof. Money gone. Most of that, admittedly, has gone on our Rosetta Stone and Duolingo subscriptions. Unfortunately... Wait. Oh, the other guy. That's easy enough, actually. I can do that. I'll come back to Matt Hadrian in a second. Coimbra. And then Kenyatta of Halifax Wanderers, who's a Brazilian Canadian... Wait. I love that. Do you think they signed him just because he was called Canada? Expo. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Iron Hammer. I'm glad it works for you. 75 million. Holy shit. It has in the sense that we're just not doing language courses total. That's how we're sorting it. Oh, has this thing stopped again? Yes, it has. I guess I just shut Spotify off. Reload it. It gives us like half an hour. Now it says it's not responding. Oh, maybe I've crashed it. That might help. Maybe the crash will properly reset it. Because you know sometimes, chat, when you crash a piece of software and it makes things better. I do that sometimes with Adobe Premiere. Has it actually fully crashed? Oh, no, it didn't. God damn it, Spotify. It's still running its background tasks. I thought I might have been able to fully crash it and see if that would work. Yeah, it just randomly stops. It's hilarious. All right, is that going to get rid of all it? There we go. Right, that's gone. Let's try it again. Because he's from... Wait. Hang on. Oh, he's Canadian. Right, my apologies. I thought he was a Brazilian who... No, I get that the wrong way round because of the way that's structured. Right, let's try again. Now it works again. So bizarre, man. I'd love to know why Spotify does that. Like, just work like any other application, damn it. Right, now... We can have a look at little look at Matt Hadrian, who... Still all grade, yeah. It's so stupid. Oh, he's not good, is he? I mean, honestly, there's every chance that we could sign him. In fact, I might just add him to our shortlist in general, provided I make sure I've turned the that off. Don't want them scouting him like that. Still gopping. Yep, still fully gopping. I mean, I'm not much better. Certainly not with a slash in my name.
It's good.
I think we're both equally bad, except I've got that wonderful pleasure of being born in Bayville, Barbados, apparently. Calibals, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Sirens in. They are in the Maltese Premier Division. Your guy was actually pretty decent, James, yeah. Still not quite Ian Furno, but solid. Oh, he's just awful. If he's bad by our standards, he must be real bad. And you are in at Braytown. Sorry, Braytown. Barrytown. Christ. Hang on, wait. No way! We got a wing back! That's... You have no idea how rare that is. We actually gender wing back one. Now, that's done because of the pure randomness. But it can happen. We actually you've got to the pleasure of being one of these regions that actually gets to be a left back. That's awesome. Well, we can't sign you because that's not in the rules. But still, just awesome that you actually genders a wing back. You'd love to see it. Oh, dear. Aims of the save. Aims of the save are the same as any of my other building a nation saves, but what we're trying to do is build the nation. So we're trying to make the Maltese League the best league in Europe. And it's fucking hard, and I love it. Jack Turner. I know you come through... I think, if I recall, you come through at a Welsh side, do you not? And I think that's a second season jobby. Or is it... No, I think you are a second season. I think. No more Maltesers. I don't even know what that means. Oh, Tamworth. Ah, yes, that might well be. Actually, it might just be the game being weird, to be fair. No, I think it would have shown up properly if you were here yet. Oh, yes, Tamworth, because of Van Doren, right? The Tam Doran. Ah, Corley. Now, Corley, I think, does gen first season. Yeah, there he is. In all his glory as an AM. Born in Monaghan. I don't think you... With some of them, when people didn't provide certain details, I just left it blank, so we'll see. One name in Melbourne. You'd love to see it. Maybe region. Can't do that. That's not how it works. Oh, no, you're in the game already, James. Oh, yeah, shit, you haven't seen the streams lately, have you? Yeah, you're already in. There you go. Asec Mimosas, James and Kathy. I love the way you did that with your name. Birkinabe, Asec Mimosas, born in Ouagadougou. You'd love to see it. Ooh. Right. Oh, Christ. Who's going to play left side? It's going to be Bismarck, isn't it? 220k. Oh, yes. That's good to know. That's good to see. Okay. Oh, it's another one of these back fives. This is going to be super tough. Like, they've started super well. Yeah, we might get some actual... Oh, it's... I mean, I can't really blame them for the poor link there, but at least there's a link here. Could rival it? Maybe. I suppose the Burkinabe... I suppose it's because he's come through at ASEC, right? Probably one of the best youth like, setups in the whole of Africa. We will put... We don't want this random dude on the bench. We'll bring Nicholas Poulis in. At least he's got some ability. Right. Probably the biggest match of the stream so far. Have the league loaded? Yes. One of the first things that happened to me when I ported my MTK save over to FM24 was a Saudi club immediately bought Alexis Yamin from me for £80 million. The Saudi League's in the game just in the same way that every other league is in the game, but as far as I know, it's not a playable league unless you physically add it using like a custom database. But their influences are still very much present, trust me. I mean, we won't see any much of that because obviously we're playing in Malta at the moment. Well, we are in Malta for the entire save, but they won't be influencing us yet. It's so weird playing in like a massive stadium all of a sudden because obviously Valletta and this are playing in the national team stadium. And Zabar have already won their game and gone back to the top. Hey, Patrick! Isn't that Cape Town Spurs? Isn't who Cape Town Spurs? Not tied to the database. What do you mean not tied to the database? Right, Boalo from the spot. What is he doing with his hands? Buddy, focus on the penalty. Just head down. There we go, good. Bear in mind, the 125k limit is just doesn't really mean anything. It's only a recommendation if you're using loads of playable leagues. What slows down the processing breaks is the more players you add, the slower it is. The more leagues you have loaded, the slower it is. The more stuff you have loaded, the slower it is, essentially. That's just a general rule. Weren't doing this in FM23. I'm a bit confused as to what you mean. I ported my save into FM24, so it was an FM24 save. End of sentence. But we're leading. By the way, we're also leading here. Away at Valletta. This would be a big win for the title race, but it is only a penalty. But yeah, so it's an FM23 save that I ported to FM24. So, yeah. I don't know how much more I can say on that, really. What would it be? I wouldn't say MTK, just because I know that we had no chance of any success there. I feel like I should have gone on with more... I should have done more Tromsø. I feel like I gave up Tromsø too soon. Like, we actually had another save after Tromsø that season. We could have gone further, I feel like. But I almost felt like it had run its course, and now I realise that actually, maybe we could have gone further. Recommend for Journeyman. I have no recommendations for Journeymans because that's not... I probably wouldn't use that type of setup for a Journeyman save at all, honestly. That's a database thing. I don't understand what you mean. It's got nothing to do with the database. The Saudi clubs behaving the way they do is because of the game itself. Nothing to do with databases. It's solely to do with the game. Like, obviously, the dynamics changed because Saudi clubs never had that kind of influence before, but in the new versions of the game, of course, they do because they have to in real life. So it's got nothing to do with databases or anything like that. It's just to do with the game itself. It's the transfer AI and stuff like that. Exactly, yeah. Unial would... Yeah, I mean, the thing is with Unial, we could have built Portugal after that, really, couldn't we? But must say, after we did Unial, of course, we ended up doing... That's exactly what I was asking for. I'm a bit confused as to what you're actually saying. I feel like we've answered the question, though, so we're going to move on. I didn't realise it was a confusing topic, is all I'm saying. Liverbird, thank you very much for the follow.
It can get
initial question. Oh,
depressing.
Right. Okay, good. Off we go. Molinar's into the box, and he's... What is he doing there? Just shoot. That's all, bud. Oh, careful with what I say, Ironhammer. I am not a smart man. I'll give you a lot of bad advice. But every now and then, there's a nugget of quality in there. Maybe. On purpose is a different matter. Oh, no. That's penalty. We're battling penalties now. What's the time? Oh, I don't know. If only there was some kind of device that could allow you to access that information. Currently, it's 3 minutes past 4. No, it's not, Matt. It's 3 minutes past 2. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Yeah, not good, not terrible. It's like 3.2 Röntgen, you know? Youth Academy challenges. Oh no, don't get me wrong. People always ask about like, oh, what do you think about Youth Academy challenges? I fucking love them, but I would never make content on them. That's always been my position. I love that. I actually really enjoy that type of save personally. I just wouldn't ever want to make content on a save like that because it would be extremely boring for content. Oh Christ, Cardoso's rolled him now. Luckily he's got no support. Oh, Kamara. That was close. He is. I mean, it's a penalty each so far. I'd take a draw here. Oh Christ, he's all the way through. It's over the bar. Whew. Starting to play from Turks and Caicos. Yes, there was another team. In fact, it might have been the same guy, honestly. There was definitely a guy from Turks and Caicos in the Maltese League because we highlighted him last stream, if I recall. Here we go. Come on. Back in front by halftime. Come on, Grinio. Please do something for the first time. And he's... Oh! What a goal. Rodrigo Grinio sends all 7 fans into absolute raptures, my friends. Oh. Zabar. I don't think it was a Zabar. Look at this finish from Granillo. He's absolutely... Oh, it's perfect. Top bins. Ooh. Usually when I do my journeyman, I just turn everything on. Last season we came 4th, so this is a nice little step up. Yeah, Zabar, they may have lost their best player to a season-long injury, but that has not slowed them down one iota. But hey, if we get a win away at Valletta, all of a sudden, it's us versus Zabar in the title race. Oh, that's a clearance. Yeah, every fan gets their own section because of it. Oh, that's a good header. We literally score in stoppage time and then concede in stoppage time. Ew, are we in Europe? No, we're not in Europe. We missed out on Europe because a team not in Europe already got the cup. Still work probably for one-off video. Stream content would still be... I guess. I'd have to do it as a long video, basically.
I'm the Pope.
That's the only way I would really do it.
Take off
because
the Pope hat.
Basically, the problem with a Youth Academy challenge or whatever, for like content-wise, is that you lose the transfer windows. And that is such a huge part of FM content, whether how much interest you pay or not. And it basically reduces the entire save to RNG of whether you get a good youth intake a lot of the time. And it's just, that's where the content element would be lost really quickly. ROY. Thank you very much for the follow. That took me longer than it should have done. Yeah, I mean, part of the reason we lost... To be fair, we have no guarantee that we would have then gone on and won the cup had we got not got knocked out by that third tier side. Youth Academy Challenge. YouTube series. But what would be the point? When I say content, I mean as a whole. If I did a series on YouTube, firstly, that's why I wouldn't do it. But secondly, because that would be a Let's Play series then. And then also a Youth Academy. That's like the 2 things that would kill my channel immediately. Oh, no. Wait, we're on the attack. I've forgotten it's the second half. Go on, Larry. Cuts inside. Larry is... Oh, I wish he'd shot there. Kamara has missed the target. Oh, shitting fuck. That was close. No problem with the rest of this. Well, yeah, because that's essentially what it would boil down to at that point. That's why I don't do Let's Plays on YouTube anymore. It's why I would never make that type of content, even when I was. Because it's just not something most people would be that interested in. Just do it. Exactly. Just do it on the second channel. Do it on the unmonetized second channel. Oh, no. Oh, now you're in. Now I'm in. Oh, it wouldn't work as a YouTube save either, but I certainly wouldn't do it on stream for sure. That is for sure. Oh, Christ. Now down the other end. What a tackle from Cisse, and it's... Oh, my God. This is a humdinger, as always. Oh, no, absolutely they could, Kevin, but, like, that doesn't require me to basically not be able to do my job in order for that to happen. I feel like that same sort of guidance, if you would even call it that, can be gained from me not doing that, right? Yeah, exactly. There's just no progression for them as well. Precisely. Besides, like I said, I'm sort of past the point of doing YouTube saves at all, if that makes sense, because it's not a thing that was working for my channel. And if I hadn't have stopped doing it, I wouldn't have a channel. I wouldn't be doing this right now, sitting in front of you. And maybe for some people, that would be a good thing. Marta's actually not had the best game here. Sia's here to save the day. Yeah, we'll get him off too. And I just want to have a look to make sure they've got the right footedness. No, it's not either. Nice. Koala Grills Gaming. Thank you very much for the 5 months, man. Hope you're well. Would have had Booty Man. True. Why chance it? Well, it's not even a chance. Like, there's no chance there. I know it's a guaranteed outcome. My lights got fucked up as well. I feel like they have. The internet's also broken my lights. What a day. Like, I know some people, I get comments sometimes being like, I wish that Let's Plays and stuff would come back, but I'm just like, it's not something I can afford to do if I want to be able to continue doing my job, really. Oh, there we go. Just got to sub the sub, don't mind me. Everything's gone wrong today because of the bloody people messing with the internet out front. I'm using Youth Academy players. Yeah, I mean, that's the sort of thing I could do, but it's a long investment of time. Oh my God, that was close. It's a lot of time investment for something like that, and I don't know whether the reward is there. Like, with the agent video, I knew that I was getting, like, what hopefully would be a good video out of it, as in the Aaron Walker one. Oh no! So close. It's very 2010. This song makes me think of when I went to Scotland with Pog in, like, fucking, not 2010, it was a long time ago. We need another red zone. There you go, that'll fix it. Nordic Nomads was, oh no, please, just clear it, was really fun, but it was still not particularly great for the channel. Like, I had a fun time doing it, but it's just not a thing that... There's no growth in that type of content, because there just isn't, right? Oh, bear in mind, no one's telling me what to do, Bengal Costa. People are just suggesting stuff, which is fair, and then hopefully they understand my answers, right? Oh, Red Star was one of my favourite saves ever, actually, was Red Star. Still have the scarf I bought on the wall up there. Kevin, thank you for the 6 months. That's really kind of you, man.
Less than 3, you deserve it.
Less than 3.
Absolute love your content.
Oh, you know, I know people did. But to give you an idea, over the entire game cycle where I was doing Nordic Nomads, I gained about 2k subs on YouTube. I've got 3.3k subs this month already by not doing that type of content. You can see how the growth margins are just simply not there. And growth is very important on YouTube if you want to succeed. Tony Harris, what a guy. Like, I think some people definitely did come in for that, but it's just, yeah. It just wasn't going to be able to allow me to keep doing it as a job, basically. Right. We were a bit unlucky. We had some chances. Actually, no, they're a good side. We'll actually praise them for this one. Thank you for the follow.
2 blocks from here.
Intro music. Oh, yeah, I must say. To be fair, that's mostly Pog. Pog was the chooser of the intro music. I would get, like, a selection of things that I felt were appropriate, and then I'd get her to choose the killer one, and she would always pick an absolute bop. African outcast of icons. Only the real people know that. Stephen Cock-Rickling. Develop it like a twin. Exactly. Oh, God, Larry. Oh, Andrea, no, buddy. Come on. Send Larry round. Larry's going to fit. Oh. Larry, take some responsibility, man. Want to fit as a series. Truthfully, I think that it's moving towards the stuff that's being successful right now, the one-off stuff, but also the long-form content in isolated, self-contained stories, such as Clates' Graham Potter Challenge, Clates' May video, my agent video, the Aaron Walker one, for example. I feel like that might be, because if you look at the viewership on those particular videos, I feel like it's a lot of work to make them, though, and that's where it really comes down to that sort of stuff. But I think there's definitely ground to be made there, right? Oh, Burwell. Grew up in Soham. No way. I used to do band practice in Soham. It was a really nice studio in Soham that we used to practice in. Movie S stuff. Yeah, precisely. Standard long form rebuilds. I don't really know what that means anymore, honestly, because when someone says rebuild to me, obviously I just immediately think back to my, like, Wimbledon and Bolton and those kind of videos, right? I loved it. It's because it's a banger of a video. That's where I feel like, you know. Yeah, we'll just have to accept that for now. Last F&3 Agent video became your highest viewed YouTube video. It actually isn't my... Oh, yeah, sorry. No, you're right. What we're talking about. Of course it is. Yeah. It has been for a while, actually. It's like 260 or something. Where versus other YouTubers. I'd like to, yeah. I've got plans for that sort of stuff. I don't want to sell him. Right. There we go. Good guy. I think that's the way it's done, CJ. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, that's why I'm thinking it is indeed 8889, yes. Some of the people I... used to know from when I was in a band practicing there, the guy that actually ran the place, I believe, was actually part of the search parties when that all went down back in the day. Oh god, is this another Gopper? Oh my god, is that Subway branding? What is this? Oh, that's wild. No, big no from me on that one. Hamroon win again. We're doing fine. If we end up finishing today's stream a few points off the top, I'll happily take that. Yeah, the Champions League final one did. That was because I got really good SEO on those videos initially because it was a smaller market and you could actually you didn't have to be, case in point, me, didn't actually have to be that good as a content creator back then to do really well. There were good content creators back then, but my point is you didn't have to be. Like, Jack existed back then, Ben existed back then as well. So there were good content creators back then, but you didn't have to be to actually get some traction, hence why I was able to spring in quite quickly and actually gain a nice little following fairly quickly from when I started. Nuclear candy round. Yeah, I mean, episode 1's of it. Oh, wow, they've actually won a game. Oh, my God. Florian have dropped to the bottom. So 1 pops. Yeah, that's exactly it. But not only that, it's not just about the viewership dropping off slowly but surely over the course of a long-term Let's Play series, right? It's also about the growth potential. Nobody's finding episode 50 as a new viewer for the most part. Very, 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 very rare.
They are building it now.
So if I was to go through like a series of my Let's Plays and look on each video and see the like sub count for the specific video, you'd notice that most of them were probably a net negative. SCDM, thank you for the follow. Floriana are fully mudded. Despite qualifying for Europe last year, they are trashed. And I'm here for it. If they can't even win at home against Santa Lucia, literally the worst team in the league. Well, yeah. I want every video to be something that's interesting to people if I can, anyway. Which is why when I do, like, even though the Malta and, like, the MTK, for example, the recaps, they were still a series, but it's not, from the outside, it doesn't look like a series, if that makes sense. So, like, there's no, like, numbers in the title, numbers in the thumbnail, or anything like that. They're self-contained videos that you can enjoy on their own, but they are forming part of a series. That was a deliberate decision to make that happen. Oh, good.
Fiona!
The only other guy that can play left side for us has just got injured. We might actually have to ask the DOF for some freebies here, because we are in trouble. Tay, thank you for the follow. Thank you, fat boy. That's really kind. I'm going to have to start calling you Bunts. But the recaps are different because you wouldn't have known that it was a later season. I mean, there were clues, of course, but it wasn't like really obvious from the outset. Well, yeah, I mean, there is that element. I still get some views from like FM20. That scouting video I did on FM22 still does really well, which is wild to me. Right, free transfers, left side, please. One dude. Now, in fairness, broken cross, broken pass, broken pace. Oh, please. I might just fridge player. Oh, he might be cheap. Right. Actually, what am I doing? Why would I give him a long contract? We know nothing about him. £250 a week. Get him in for the next game. Even if he's crap, he can fill the hole, right? He'll probably be 2 stars, but we just need someone, right? The Endrick clickbait recap was funny as hell because we knew people would be annoyed by it. I still get comments on that as well. But the actuallys, which I just find amazing considering how clearly I was not taking it seriously. Me too, mate. Me too. Oh god, yeah. Like that's why I always do the guides at the start. Well, that's why this year I was like, right, I've got to do my guide videos at the very start because that's sets you up for the year. You get a nice little base of videos that are just going to get views over the entire year, and then you can focus on like shit you want to make. So I was like, right, now I can do my agent video. I'm working on my next World Cup video with Scotland. I've got one coming out hopefully on Friday for the patrons and probably Saturday depends on when the stuff happens, which is the one where if you get you get any card, you get a season-long ban, which is similar to the booking one I did, but it's so much better because the chaos is ridiculous. It's actually wild. So that's going to be really fun as well. I recorded the first part of that yesterday. An agent video. Yeah, exactly. Oh, believe me, I've got another video planned that is going to be utterly strange like that. I'm basically going to turn FM into an RPG, but that's one for the future. That's one for a little bit longer down the line. Because at the moment, for example, you won't see many videos from me at all in January other than recaps because I'm going to be spending the entire month working on Premier League years. I've assigned January to get that done, basically. And that's going to take me the entire month, probably. So Massey's back in training. Get in there. New match engine graphics is a big difference in viewers. I think it's going to see an uptick. I think the whole game in general is going to see an uptick in viewership because it's going to allow that gap to FIFA to be bridged a little bit. Not in terms of the game's graphics per se, because it's not going to look anything like FIFA, but it's going to be... It might just start to encourage more of that types of players over to the game, potentially. To a rocket launcher. I am indeed. Premier League. Basically, I'm going to recreate an episode of the hit Sky show Premier League Years, but in FM, with all the trimmings. chronicling the tales of a fictional further into the future Premier League season, like 2050 is where I like to do it. We are going to probably revisit the altitude thing, but not like that, because there's a lot of things that have changed. Oh, I nearly sent him on a language course. Whew. Which team of the week we signed, and I'll be like, every single time, Shrig and Booty. What advice would you give? Okay. I assume you mean in terms of FM, but if you don't, then I think some of this could still apply. Just make content at first. Not everything has to be perfect, but every time you make a video, try to make the next one 1% better. Just do a little bit more, do a little bit different. Like try to this is something I still try to do myself, but it doesn't always work like that. In addition, I would say, honestly, if you're entering the market now, try to avoid series. Unless those series are standalone in the, like, for example, the agent videos. There is a series of videos, but they all exist in their own... It's like an anthology rather than a series, I guess, right? That's where the market is, really. Particularly for a smaller content creator looking to grow from the beginning, you need videos like that, because starting with Let's Play stuff, particularly now, is just a hiding to nothing, truthfully. And if you're having fun, also, that's the most important thing. If you want to do Let's Play stuff and you're just having fun with it, then crack on, honestly, right? But, for example, Iron Owl is a good example of a smaller channel that's not so small anymore, because obviously James's scouting video that he did alongside me with the recruitment focuses has got like 20,000 views. That's fucking awesome. And that sort of shit isn't just people clicking over from mine. There's no way that the click-through would be anywhere near that high. Long-term says an FM to make more dynamic and realistic. Well, ironically, yes. The ones we're using right now, because we created them. Hadrian created them himself. 25k. There you go. There you go. But honestly, if you have any questions about that sort of stuff, either obviously put it in chat or DM me on any platform and I'll help you out as best I can. There's lots for everyone right now that you can do cool shit. It's more broad. Before, back in the day, you kind of had to do Let's Plays. Less than 2%. There you go. It's because it maybe got a little bump from that originally, but the algorithm picks it up straight after that. Yeah, just don't do Redstone. Full-time job. Yes, it is. No, it is. It's been my job for a while now, but it's only really over the last sort of year become like a kind of, I can actually genuinely do this, and it's no longer like, oh, shit. I'm like clinging to the edge of being able to do it each month, which is what it was for quite the longest time. Pretty much until I moved my content over to what it is now. Oh, is he really? What's he doing? I'm curious. Have we just had another international break? Because it feels like we've not played a game for a little while. Oh. Now I just basically go, hey, that's a fun idea. Let me just go and crack on and do that. If it interests me, I make it. Well, that was BBC Lincoln. He's their man. He's Lincoln's boy. Don't tell Jack. Super Mario hacks. Oh, I've had other channels. Like, I was watching some of my old Rocket League videos the other day that I made, briefly, on a different channel. I was shit. Like, at the game, specifically. And I still am, but just slightly less shit. Oh, yeah, there'll be loads. I mean, just like, whenever there was a transfer, you'd suddenly get a lot of videos being like, hey, if X guy moved to Y, After hours, but what are the hours? Less full screen capture, more showing the information he's talking about. I'm not sure what that means. Is the one you use not somewhere to download? One I use. Hang on, my apologies. What were we looking at specifically? I feel like I've missed something here. Oh, yeah, it is available to download. But it's not like a mod per se. It's a specific database that's been designed to have scaling and realism, right? After the watershed. Bro, have you heard me speak? I live after the watershed. Do the Harold from... Wait, there was a Harold? I don't remember seeing a Harold. The request queue's got no Harolds in it. There was a Hulk Yoga. Was that a Harold and not a Hulk Yoga? Fuck it, we'll do a Harold anyway, just in case. We'll cover our bases, chatto. Got to keep everything in check. And a 5, and a 4, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1, and Harold, take it away, my son.
You did.
And I'm in the house where the coffee's green and the food is grouse. With sandwiches and lasagna too.
Ice cream sundaes for me and you.
I am from Harold and I'm in the house where the coffee's green and the food is grouse. With sandwiches and lasagna too.
Ice cream sundaes for me and you.
I try not to lose my temper with myself.
Oh, goodness sake and shit and balls.
The minute you get uptight, you're dead.
I've actually been trying to do a bit more of that myself, Phenom, because I realized that when I'm making a video, I always try to look to myself as like, people, a fair percentage of people, not most, watch them on mobile. And that's why I do a lot of zooms on specific thing I'm talking about, particularly when it's on players' profiles and stuff, because it's easier to see on a mobile device, which is one of the reasons I try to do that. But it's something that can take a lot of time to do. Context of that. Oh, shit, yeah. Have I actually explained the context of that during FN24 yet? And I realise we've got a lot of new viewers this year that probably have no fucking clue what that's about. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's actually not even in my feed, Vaughn. So I think what must have happened is when my internet died, that must have been when it was requested, and it never... Oh, yeah, I've got requests -1 on here.
Oh, this is
delightful, isn't she, Millennium? Fine actress, too. Felly! I always had a crush on her when she was in Neighbours, too. I knew her before she was cool. Did a few streams ago. That's fine. That is Margot Robbie, yes. And Fella, thank you for the follow. What was the clip? Bear in mind, that's an Australian soap opera that clip is from. Essentially, many years ago, literally now, we were doing a save in Africa with, I think this was when we were at Cape Town Spurs. It was going quite poorly. Meanwhile, Fulham were playing QPR in the second tier in the West London Derby that day. And someone sent me a clip of Fulham had basically hired a brass band to play, because this is a very Fulham thing, members of the teams off the buses. So what that clip is the brass band that you're seeing, that is the Fulham's brass band serenading the QPR players with Tragedy by the Bee Gees. Then we decided somehow this became about Harold Bishop because he played a tuba in the hit Australian television soap opera Neighbours, which is now returning. Someone sent it. Sorry, someone, meaning you, Dazza, sent it to me. Our resident Brentford fanatic. We don't hold that against him. Bazu Live, thank you very much for the follow. Then, basically what was happening is I kept playing the clip every time we conceded a goal, and it got to the point where we were just conceding so often that the clip just played incessantly in the background for a good 5 minutes, and I was just dancing along to us conceding more and more goals. Then I got bored after stream and made that. Basically. You're right, we're probably going to lose to Floriana now because they are truly awful. And we're due one, right? Yeah, I imagine it wasn't about... I think we did win that game. That's essentially the story. Most of the random effects that we have from stream are just things I got bored and did once. Case in point... Sort of see my point. No, that's Janosch. What I've also done there. It's the perfect time for Spotify to run out as well. Hammer did lose to Santa Lucia, yeah. It turns out our subscription has dropped. Let me just quickly reset Spotify again. This might be the last one I'll have to do today. It's fine. Oh, this is so like, I feel like I'm putting more coal in the fire. I've got to put another penny in the meter chat. Help me out. But yeah, there you go, yeah. We got a player. I made that. I haven't seen Blue Lock, but no, every time we talk about it, that is always mentioned. So, haven't really watched a lot of anime in general, honestly. Could play the stadium one of the world. Oh, other than Craven Cottage, for obvious reasons. Braga Stadium. Because it's just such a cool stadium. I love the fact that it's just carved into the rock face like that. Right, so is this going to be a debut for our new man? It is going to be a debut for our new man. Almir Ajarai. So there he is. Ajarai. Watch him be wonderful now. But yeah. It's just one of those things, if I get inspired, I just start making stuff. Hence the Namibian Illuminati we had when we were in Africa as well. Yeah, we're very lonesy. We do love a loan. We had no choice, really. Toss a coin to Yamato. Don't do that. I wouldn't know what to do with it. Do you know what I could do, chat? I could buy a house with it. Throwback. Some requests are not on at the moment. No, the internet outage earlier broke all the Spotify connections and stuff, so it's not working, so I've had to pause them. How pacey is he? I think he's got a bit of pace. For this level, 13 is actually not bad. And with 13 dribbling as well, Almir could cause us some problems. Well, no, he won't cause us problems. He'll cause them problems. This is kind of must-win, honestly, just because of how bad they've been. We need to take advantage of this. This is Saz24, Vazu. If you do ! skin in chat, which someone will have almost certainly done by the time I finish saying this sentence, you will... There you go. I love there's like a race to it. Oh, they've got Kamal Reed. Yeah, but maybe it's a different universe as Kamal Reed. When I get inspired enough and we get a big enough meme that I can make it into one, that's when we'll get the random siren stuff. It just has to be the right moment, you know? Buying a house at streamers. Pretty much, Donnie. Yeah, I was doing a throwback. We're right back around. Ruskin! Thank you for the 30.
6
1
dogs.
month. Tier 2 as well. That's wild. How are you, man? Merry Thanksgiving to you and yours. Wait, this is where you're like, Matt, I'm Canadian. Like, obviously. In which case, it still applies, just really late. Right. We go. Briefly as a comedic... Is that on Wikipedia? Damn right. Yeah, I was going to say, the true old frogs will remember the Homer Simpson sugar meme from back in the day. That was my first ever stream meme, which I believe represented all of the different players leaving Milan and Inter to join us on free transfers. If I remember correctly. This is definitely an us losing this game, isn't it? They've been whacked this season. We've been really good. We'll end up losing like 4-1. Get to power, then you get the women. So the meme was actually the bit beyond that. You know when it starts raining and then Homer's like, the bees are leaving. That bit. I think I still have that somewhere along with the Yuri Krot, Gabrielle Aplin parody video. Oh god, this is going to get into the box, isn't it? Oh shit! Oh, we are. Oh, hang on, we're not dead yet. We still haven't cleared the ball. Smashing Salima. It's gone up and down since then, Jono. Did you see the game where we created 5xG and lost 5-3 to a team that had like 1? It's setting up for a bit of an FM. Oh, Hirkins is getting to it though. Yeah, I just need to find it. I don't know whereabouts it is on my PC, Hadrian. I've not been able to find it. I might just literally run like a search for star.crot and see what comes up because I can't for the life of me find it. And I'm a hoarder of things like that, so there's no way I would have deleted it. I'm not a madman. Iggy Oaks, thank you for the follow. Right, here we go. On his debut, filling in the gap. Oh, well, that was a cross, wasn't it? Just about. 1 for penalties. Probably don't put him on pens then. I mean, although I still don't believe that attribute really matters that much in FM, so you might well get away with it just fine. Poor 40-year-old man. It is a little bit, yeah. Hamadi. Oh, it's a good save from Kittenov. Why don't they do that more? Oh, we're on key highlights. It'd be wild on extended. It'd just take too long to do anything, right? Yes. Oh, breakaway chance. Come on. Yes. Right. Get it to Marza. Drop it around the side. We good. He crossed it right at the goalkeeper. Yeah, but it's nice to see the keeper actually come and collect that, because one thing I have noticed a little bit is keepers randomly not collecting those or even attempting to. Right. Dick down the side. He's got 3 players around him, and oh, it's going to come back. Esselink. Oh, what a pick out. Oh, and it's at the bar again. I think that's offside. No, it wasn't offside. Ah, dear. We are RDFing ourselves here. Less than ideal. But so far, I think it's been all us. We're getting a lot of the ball. Right, that's it. Fine. Nice. And Samasi's now back in. His first appearance since that injury earlier in the season. So we've got stronger at right back, which might well help us a little bit. Kittenov punches this time. Right, go on, Esselink. Just have a pop. I like their... Oh, what a pick out. Hit the post again. He is moving back and forth. He do be doing it. Doesn't show all transfers. Wait, what? Have they broken it? You don't want that. Please explain. So which... Is he just like choosing at random? Granillo cuts inside. Good effort. It's just in. The keeper's saved it, but he hasn't saved it. Rodrigo Granillo does score a goal for us. He's getting better. I don't feel like he's ever going to be prolific for us in the same way that Marza is. But I don't know if that... Oh.
This one is constructed with American cherry wood. No, the wood does not taste like cherry. You cannot eat it.
I was not going to eat it, Carpenter Ron. I was going to lick it.
So I guess we know that still works. Speaking of stream memes. Oh, dear. That was such a bitch to reprogram into a streamer bot. Yep, those are, they're still there. I had to port everything across. It was really difficult to program those again in a new piece of software. That's a wild effort.
How's it going, chat? How's it feeling? Putting up my fucking lake house like this. I don't even have anything to say. I never have anything prepared. Do you remember I bought a set of fake glasses to use for these with a fake nose on it and it broke the moment I tried to use them? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Always fun times when things like this happen. Now that chat have found the toy box, they're just going after it. Oh dear. I don't even know how long this goes on for. I've actually forgotten. I'm just going to press play again. You're missing the game now. That's on you. You're missing our horrendously
wonderful victory against Floriana. I'll do the Hulk yoga once we get out of the match in case it fucks the menu up. It does. Yeah, but I basically moved everything over that I could. What does this mean? Good question. Basically, it was an old meme we had from before where the board were just consistently taking money from us to build themselves new lake houses. That's what Lake House is. Did it still do the voice modulation thing? It's a rarity one. I've still got shit like... Where is it? You probably can't even hear me on this screen. I bet the music's just gone off for you lot as well, right? Because it's not even on this panel. This is a Treaty United press conference scene that I made at the start of the save and then never used. What else is there? I think I used it like one time, genuinely. Do you remember Scotland mode? I don't think I even have that map still. Even what the f was that? Do I still have the Namibian Illuminati? What are you on about? Of course I do. Well, maybe not. Apparently I don't. I wonder whose fault that is. Could it be? They got to me. So basically, Sean, the reason for that is because Treaty were actually sponsored by the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. That is actually what that is. I've no idea why, for a bit. They weren't actually, once we started managing them, they got a new sponsor, which was Darren Holmes, and the sponsor on their home kit is so uncomfortable, it's unreal. It's like a bit of paper stapled to the front. The away kit's way nicer for that. Granillo bangs it again! Granillo's back, baby. He's finally... Oh, a little knee slide there. That was the worst knee slide in the world. That's the perfect time for it, really. Yeah, there was Tromsø mode. Oh, yeah, there was also Christmas mode. I still have Christmas mode, which we can finally bring back again. Scotland mode. I don't know if I even still have that. It's not on my stream deck, but it might still be in my scenes library. No, I don't think I ported that across when I made... Oh, hang on. Wait. Nope. Yeah, it turns out there's no audio on that one. That one's not even got a mic selected on it. Ah, dear. We're just pressing all the buttons today. There's so much weird shit in there that I just haven't even, like... Am I still muted? Nah, I'm fine now. Lack of skin update for transfers to show. Oh, so it's sort... Oh, so you're fine, Saz. Cool. Like a mic... Well, so I could actually speak on it. Yeah, VOD, to be fair, all of that stuff's going to be on the VOD, because that's going to go through on the VOD channels. The only thing that doesn't go to the VODs is the Spotify audio track, so all of that stuff will go through. Literally. Rayleigh's just a great name in general, isn't it? Also, I had a wig that I used to put on for the Scotland Fan TV. Like a... You know exactly what I'm talking about as well. Like a red wig with a tartan hat on top of it that I used to wear. It's fine, I'm half Scottish, it's fine, I can do it. Funny fit in with no one else. To be fair, I actually did have plans to build a scene that was literally called Who Asked, which is when a Wemp came in. It would have this ridiculously long, like, movie trailer-esque, what the fuck in my face? Ruskin, what? Firstly, thank you. Holy shit. Thank you for the 20 gifted subs. What the hell, man? I have no idea what I was just saying. I'm supposed to say that to you, bud. But thank you. What the fuck in my face? Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be me if I didn't have some strange combination of swear words, now would it? Cloudy with a chance of holy fuck. Yeah. That was definitely from a Darkcha moment. Holy shit. Thank you very much, Ruskin. That's so unbelievably nice of you. Thanks. Another button Matt's pressed. That's wild. Yeah, if you just been gifted a sub by Ruskin, so everyone, be sure to thank. That's so unnecessarily nice of you, man. I really do appreciate that. Christ, he's just blasted everybody there. Lordy Lord. I have no idea what I was saying. My mind has gone blank. Martz's through again. Can he finish the game off for us? How has he missed that side? Oh, there's loads. There's like 200 to 300 quotes for him. Like, Jorko match. That's actually a thing in certain players, Tim. It's called like a shirt name. So, for example, there was a guy. Do you remember Infreno or Infren who signed for a different club, but we tried to sign him before? His shirt name in the game is like na 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 na. Genuinely, it's not that, but it's close to that. Granillo's just taking his man on again. Go on, Granillo. Okay, that's one way of doing it, I suppose. I kind of want more against these guys. They're just not very good. S-Link! Just wide. Set shirt name in the editor. Yeah. With some capitals. That's because he's a capital offence merchant. Some of the offences he made before. I think he's not the only one that's like that. There's actually a couple of guys that we've seen for other teams that have that same kind of thing. Oh, I think it's just FM being weird, Tim. Imagine. Shirt name Daddy's Boy. Yes, there is. In fact, I think I remember playing against him when we were managing with Tromsø. Don't let them back into this. Oh, wow. We are getting away with some mad like war crimes in terms of defending right now. I don't know. The thing is with Floriana, they signed a decent amount of play. Oh, actually, did they? Maybe they didn't. Because they probably had quite a high wage like spending bill to begin with. So the fact that when I looked at the season and they already had... Yeah, Neon 2-8. That's him, yeah. Maybe they just didn't really sign anyone this summer and everybody else caught up with them. It really is a case in Malta over these first few seasons of either get with the business or suffer. That is not the saying, but I couldn't think of the actual saying. Get with the business or suffer. It's just like a fortune cookie, chat. Get with the business or suffer. I'm laughing at my own jokes now. Oh, it's kind of like put up or shut up, or like, I don't even know what thing I was trying to think of, but I much prefer get with the business or suffer, frankly. I'm here for it. I'll have to do those lookups once we get out of the game. Oh, exactly. If I just say fuck a lot, no one will care, except for that person that complained about it once. Lots. But that was on a Portsmouth video, and I'm still bitter about it. In terms of graphics. Ooh. Wait, is that a thing you can do, George? Oh, Mars is in! What a save. Do you mean like for the stadium pictures? Or do you mean the actual pictures? I'm curious now. I really would like that on a t-shirt now. Get with the business or suffer. I feel like I'm getting a few slogans going this year. I don't know where it's come from. I particularly enjoy my other one. The if you're having fun, you're playing it correctly. Yeah, at some point we probably will work on some pictures though. I think I might wait until we get a new stadium because the thing is, George, I wouldn't want you to do all that work on it and then have us get a new stadium in like 2 years because almost all of the top flight clubs outside of probably Valletta are going to end up with new grounds very soon. But yeah, I think that's what. To be fair, I think the one I was using for MTK was just a big picture. The lack of language courses affecting me too. In it. I'll get that on merch now. I'll finally make some merch and Harv will pipe up now. I am actually discussing some stuff with a merch company. So that's a thing. Maybe. We'll get a t-shirt that just says get with the business or suffer. Get in. Charlie Aguiman at the back post. Lesson learned. Merch just solely for Harv. Print it on his bum pasta. Yeah, I'll print it off on a big sheet of lasagna. Look at this passer, by the way, from S-Link there. That was just a lovely move. And also, first assist of the season. Oh, no, that's not going to be an assist for him, is it? Haven't even discussed it. No. Yeah. It's just because I want to do it right, and I want it to be really good. I don't want to just half-arse it and just be like, logo on shirt, logo on mug, which is kind of what I did at one point, and I really want it to be good. There's just been so many other things that are sort of in the way. And I realise it's like a revenue stream and all that, but that's not even why I want to do it. I'd happily put it down to the lowest possible cut just so that people get the products the cheapest. I just want people to be able to have stuff like that if they want it, right? Granillo's through. Can he make it 4? Fucking hell. Rodrigo Granillo has had an absolute worldie of a game. Cash grab at Christmas. Nah. A Christmas jumper with get with the business or suffer would be quite good, though. Jizzy Goon, thank you very much for the follow. Look at this goal from Granillo. He's just, no placement, bang. 4-0 over Floriana, which sends us right back into the title race. Undies with Beng. That would be great, actually. What a performance. They are truly awful. And I think, honestly, at the moment, it looks like them and Santa Lucia might well be the favourites for relegation. Business card, get with us or suffer. Maybe. Oh, I think we've got more goals in us now. If we were... What were stuffed mascots? Yeah. We'll just get a stuffed mermaid. Invert in my face. Oh, is there more? Oh, square it. Doesn't need to. 5-0. Lucas Marza. Wow. Don't half-ass two things, whole-ass one thing. And that's the problem. I've been whole-assing a lot of things, one after the other. But it's just further down the list. It's on my to-do list, literally. But it's just like a 1 in terms of importance, just because. But I really would like just to have some stuff like that. That's his job. That would work, actually. Oh, here we go again. He's in. He's dribbling through everyone. It's a dreadful pass. Kamal Reed's not been able to do much, have them? Not yet. It does sound a bit like Marino. If you just say it in his accent, maybe he'll... Can you hurry up and get back, bud? Oh, we can never hold on to a clean sheet, can we? Fabled Coast, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Capybara plushies, yeah, that's the sort of thing that would just be way beyond what I could probably do with the normal... I'm just simply not... You'd have to work with bespoke, like, to make bespoke products, and I'm just not a person that could ever be at it. Well, not ever, but I'm not a size of channel that could really do stuff like that. The database of yours, the editor data goes in, if that's what you mean, it goes in editor data. Which is, I realise this because of us, because there's another one called database setups, isn't there? But yeah, no, it's actually editor data. Laduddy, thank you for the follow. Isn't her shirt that says I've done well there? At the moment, I definitely do want something to do with, like, if you're having fun, you're playing it correctly, because I just kind of like that in general. But I really do kind of also like the get with the business or suffer now. A one-off Pog plushie. I don't need a Pog plushie. I've got a Pog plushie. It's Pog. Oh, chat. Bit of good news. Pog's off work next Thursday. You know what that means. Just a classic little 5-1. Grinio finally wakes up and becomes a good player for us, which is nice. About bloody time. They must have signed some players, but it clearly can't have been anywhere near the quality of the others. Pog a plushie, in a way. No streaming. No. It means I'll be streaming. It just means Pog will be here too. If it was other nations. No. The database changes are solely for Malta. If you want to manage in another nation with those same changes, the best place to look, Olu, is in the Discord itself, because we have some others in there too. Or you could maybe learn how to do it, because there's actually guides for every single thing that you might want to do. Rico, thank you for the follow. For content, yeah, every time Pog's around, that's basically the case, isn't it? It's just end of season recap stuff. The amount of clips I've already got saved. Capybara holding its gun, that's good. Reach out to me. Any way you like, really. I mean, Twitter and Discord, like Discord and Twitter DMs are the best places. Email as well, but sometimes I can't always guarantee that it will get through, because sometimes my spam filter is nasty for shit like that. You know what that means? I mean, I don't, but I can't wait to find out. And also, our goal difference is kind of heinous, and I like it. We've probably got time for one more game. Oh, it's 12 days. Shit. Yeah, maybe Santa Lucia have woken up a little bit. 5 wins in a row. Oh, no, 5 matches without losing. But that's still a really good run of games. 5-1, obviously the 2-all, but 5-2, 4-1. That's much more like it from us. We must be the top scoring team in the league. 27 goals. 27 in 8 is solid. We're averaging over 3 goals a game. It's good. It's a good start. And suddenly Santa Lucia have woken up. Let's have a look at Floriana's transfers, right? Oh, they've signed loads of people. They even signed Aganor and Vasco Valts and Aneni and Magri and a guy called Roy Gonzalez for wow, they've spent money too. That's... How have they still got 800 grand in the bank when the rest of the league is... Okay, maybe not the rest of the league. I guess it's just because the rest of the league aren't spending money on language. Okay, these guys are. Yeah, they have spent money on players that apparently aren't that good, it would seem. Awesome. Wait, did they sign our other goalkeeper? Was that the guy from last year? That's funny. Now he's busy complaining about match time there. Oh, that's true. Yeah, the European teams got the much higher prize money because we know that they would spend, because obviously they spent for Europe. Maybe the European campaign that they're not doing is influencing them in some way. Oh no. Oh no, he's so good. Oh, Samba. screw the other guy. He might be the one. 14 pace, 13 dribbling, solid first touch. Although, how would he invert there? Not very good inside. I don't know. We'll see. Maestro, thank you for the follow. Right, we're going to get him in anyway on trial at least. Worst case scenario, we've still got £780 a week in wage budget to spend, should we need it. It'll take a little while for them to start building themselves up into something useful, but it's fine. We nearly did sign him. He was one of the players that we trialed and then ended up getting poached by someone else. Wait, what? Oh, in fairness. We'll ask Andrea Cassar, but I can't imagine he was... Yeah, that was not going to happen. We'll see if we can do the usual thing where we say... Oh, Samuel Malish. What a guy. That was usually the one to go for first off. So now he's going to accept being a squad player. I mean, he's only come off the bench once this season. It's crazy because he was like one of our star players last season, but Kamara's better than Boalo is... He's actually legitimately very, very good. He could play for any of the top teams. My concern with him is that, he's worth so much money. We're never going to be able to sign him. Begin contract talks. I hope that guy gets sacked, since he was a bell piece to us. A little bit of a break. I might schedule a friendly in there, actually, just to keep the match fitness up. The question is, against who? Who is going to be the Maltese Fot? I kind of want it to be Don Bosco's lads. But from the Premier. Oh, that's interesting, Daddy. Have you done any Sims? Oh, we could do Dingley. But come on, Don Bosco. It probably should be Dingley, right? Because we're going to hear a lot more about... Maybe it'll become Dingley later in the save once the Dingley bug starts happening and we start seeing lots of people playing in Dingley. Also, did someone say that in the second season of their saves, they were starting to see teams looking for stadium facilities? I mean, obviously not Valletta. Just want to see if there is anything. Yeah, there you go. Balzan Youth searching for a new planned site. So they're already in the process of getting one of their new stadiums. So are Birkirkara. Why are they doing it? Oh, they've only got 100. Yeah. So are Floriana. So are Gudia. So, oh, no, they're not, interestingly. Not yet. Hamroon don't need one. Oh, they kind of do, actually, but I don't think they'll get one. It will not work with FN23, no. It's an FN24 database. Oh, we do actually have an FN23 version, technically. But it's going to be wildly easier than this one because the FN23 version was made before we made a load of changes. Yeah, so the Maltese Fund, there's another one there. At least we're not doing it yet. Maybe it will take longer because we're not an AI-controlled club, but that's going to be hell on earth for those teams when they start spending, what is it, £4 to £6 million on those stadiums. Basically, the team that wins the league is going to be whoever builds the stadium last. They expand, or at least they only expand them. Is it only Valletta that are not going to have to worry about it for the meantime? Only 3-0, Christ. Build a new stadium. Depends on, I mean, if you don't have a lot of money, I wouldn't try and do it. But a lot of the time, the board will just end up building them themselves. I feel like I've very rarely been able to convince the board to build a new one. Usually they just do it for no reason a lot of the time. Pick for a fan day. That's nice. Although... We're still hot. We've managed to stabilize our funds at around about negative 40k. Have we got any more matches on TV before Christmas? Oh, yeah, actually, double. That'll help. The game against Zabara has also been moved up. Oh, yeah, 30 million should be fine. But I think most of the time you're just going to have to wait, really. The board often do that themselves. Oh, a Birkirkara selling someone. Wow. Well, that will certainly solve their... Wait, are they in any financial trouble? No, but they're about to sell a player for nearly £1 million to a Finnish side. Why can't we do that? One player sale would save our asses here. For the moment, anyway. Yeah, that's their stadium finance. Looking for new stadium stuff. Oh, if you go to the team's profiles, so like into here and then to facilities, obviously not on us because it's not showing it, but for example, on Santa Lucia, it will say future stadium plans, and that's how you know that they're in like the first phase, basically, which is what we predicted. If I had to guess, I would say we're going to get the same exact message on us at the start of next season. Because if I recall, it's all over the first like 3 or 4 years this happens. So if we get really lucky, we might be able to wait till season 4, which might give us a chance to build up a bit of money, but I don't think it will, because we're not going to be able to get much money in the meantime, unless we win the league by then, and maybe have a little bit of a European run. Yeah, I mean, if we come second this season, our prize money will actually be really quite tidy. We'll get £1 million if we come second. Still down from what it was before, but that would be nice. But that's just there so because basically the European teams get like quite a large amount of prize money compared to the rest of them, just so that because they end up playing in Europe, they end up signing like loads of people. Match team's nickname. Is it the Maltesers by any chance? It's not though, is it? It's the Knights of Malta, which makes sense. Can't really argue with that. Right. Hamrun against Marsa in the early kickoff today. Who are Valletta playing? They must be playing on Sunday. 5-3. Oh, nice. Okay, good. We're doing well there at least. Hamrun win again. So they go back to the top again. We're staying in the battle. But at the moment, it does look like a top 4 of us, Valletta, Hamrun, and Zabar is looking likely. I feel like Balzan News will fall away. Birkirkara might come back into it. Hibs look a bit shit. And, well, Floriana are truly awful. Oh, yeah, because of the relegation parachute payments, yeah. Oh, it's so much more tougher, and I love it. This feels like perfectly balanced for me right now, where it's... The clubs have got money just about to stop them from going into stupid amounts of debt that would ruin the save, but it's not like money that really allows them to do anything different as far as finances go. Like, we got a modest increase in... What was it? 20,000 wage budget? No, 20,000 transfer budget, and like a 2k bump in wage budget, which is just like a nice little step up, particularly as we improved in the league. Right, yeah, we'll keep the team the same. No reason not to at this point. This seems to be a nice... I do feel a bit sorry for Milan Selly, but he doesn't seem to have complained so far. In time, he may do. Okay. Ooh, interesting tactic. Minus 18 gold. That is catastrophic, but also not entirely surprising. Right, before we get into the game as well, I need to do the bit of yogi. Also, while we're here, now I'm on this screen, Lucas Marza, top scorer in the league with 9. Not bad. Play against Patrick. Oh, no. I might be seeing Patrick soon. They've been in touch, asking whether a free on a Friday might get myself another mandate, chatto. You know me. Mandate to heaven. Don't know where to go this time, since that steak restaurant we went to in Cambridge has like doubled their prices since we last went, and it was like still kind of mid even then. My jumper right up again. How dare we? And now we can look up old Daddy's boy. Oh no, that's it. Nope. I'll get there in the end, chat. Don't worry. Typing is fine. That should come up. There he is. Interesting. There he is. So it's interesting he's not called Daddy's boy there. Mandate friends. Exactly. It's important. It's difficult making friends when as an adult, right? I do my best work at weddings. But it's just outside of Cambridge. Oh, really? Let me think. I'm trying to think what's just outside of Cambridge. Mildenhall? Maybe? Lakenheath? It's not that close to Cambridge, but... trying to think what army base. Carver Barracks? Oh, Waterbeach. Oh, yeah, that is really close to Cambridge. Christ, yeah. Duxford. Yeah, Duxford's not really the same. That's just the Imperial War Museum. Dope, though. Like, proper dope. You moved to Kinloss. Oh, shit. Wait, Kinloss is like the far north of Scotland, isn't it? If I remember correctly. Right, we already did that. Let's go. I've probably done this twice now, but we move. Nice to meet you. Yeah, it is. It's just, it's important to maintain your friendships, right? Like, chatting with the boys and making new friends as well is difficult as an adult in general, right? Like, I've met some people through content creation that I consider friends, but I've also met people through POG as well, which is nice. But I'm also quite lucky in the sense that I've had a sort of smaller group. I've had a group of friends that I've basically known since, well, some of them since I was like 5, which is, I've come to realise, rarer than it should be, right? Okay, this should be a straightforward victory. Shoot less often. I mean, to be fair, Dick, I don't know why he does this, right? But he so often gets into the left-back spot. We already lead through Hamadi. He so often cuts back onto his weaker right foot. When I say weaker, I mean almost non-existent right foot. He's like swinging a stump at it. And always seems to cross with his right for some reason. Through Pog. Yes, it's true. A Pog tool. A Pog tool. Yeah, last match for the DAT. Don't know. Yeah, that must suck, actually. Must be kind of isolating. And that's not what you want, is it? What's that guy doing? Take your time over it, bud. We'll probably concede off this now. I do like the Santa Lucia kits as well, actually. Oh, they've got pace cocks. Oh, shit, they're actually through. Mecha lifts in, and he's just done Hirkins with that. Sunspawn, nope, never happened. The closest I've come to seeing anything like that was when I was doing some tests with the Aaron Walker video, and the game actually genned him a brother. Yeah, it's a regen. They've got a regen guy. It's Mechalef, isn't it? I'm fairly certain that's who it is. The fact that they've got pace cocks too. But look at this, outside the left foot, just pops that over the goalkeeper. Yeah, how is he... Oh, he's not good. He's on loan from Hamrun. He is not a good player. But he has just scored against us, so who am I to judge, right? We do now trail to one of the struggling... We are now level against one of the struggling sides in Santa Lucia. If we want to stay in this title race, a win here is a must. Sleepy CMR, thank you for the follow. First time, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Just you gotta, as I always used to say, you gotta kiss the homies on the mouth. Like, you gotta say I love you before you hang up the call. We do. Because it's not like I see my friends that often, truthfully. I'm looking forward to going to Vikings for New Year, though, which is going to be dope. It's always a good laugh. Right, here we go. Zipping through. Yes. Oh, lovely little flick away. Go on, have a shot. Oh, he scored. Almir Azarite. I like this guy. He's pacey, for the most part. He's got decent dribbling, and he seems to have a good eye for a shot or a pass as well. He's got an assist and a goal for us already. Lovely finish. Very pleasing. And considering he's only on £250 a week, he could be a really... God, we're only 15 minutes into the game. He could prove to be an extremely good buy for us. Has it done the thing again? Fuck it. Oh, speaking of that, Michael's just messaged me. I'm going to pretend that the music's still playing, chat. We can make up our own songs. What's your favourite song at the moment? Hit me with it. Write the lyrics to me in chat or something, because I can't be asked to restart Spotify for the remaining 2 seconds of the stream. Might take my headphones off. Fuck it. I'm going to let my ears be free. That's right, chat. I have ears. Baby Shark, God. Someone requested that on stream the other week. A 7th tier side. Wasn't Umani asked the guy that was at... Was it Everton and Hull, maybe? Oh, nice one, Capybara. Do I have to guess the song? I need a piss so bad. I could literally go and we'd probably still end up winning the game, but as long as this is a nice short one. Then Burton Hello League. Wow, that's wild. Was he the guy that was like basically bullied out of his like career at Everton? The one that Ronald Koeman wouldn't even give like a locker to, or was that someone else? Where's the dude with the headphones? He's gone. He's been replaced by someone superior who can actually now hear himself, because those headphones do be cancelling out a lot of speed. Oh, here we go. Oh, what a great pass. Oh, he's missed it. Delightful. Tycoon Eyes Malaga. You love to see it. And it's not April Fool's Day either, which means you know it's good. Right, nice interception. Good. I feel really self-conscious without headphones on. It's strange. Oh, Marza's through again. Can he kill the game off? Presumably. Yes, he can. 10th goal of the season for Lucas Marza. If he doesn't get like 25 this season over all competitions, I'll be pretty disappointed in him, honestly. They both look really good. Whoever's taking a bath full of beans? Do you know I haven't? Never even occurred to me to do so. Vice versa superior straight up. No, it's Digby Chicken Caesar. A Chinese two. That would have been so much fun as well if that happened. Basically, anything that could happen to Dingley would be fun. Where's our turkey? Well, that is a good question. I don't know what Pog and I are even doing for dinner. I might have chicken Kiev later. Turkey Kiev. Or something. Go on, give us another one. Dick. Oh, he's there. He's in the right spot. And that's all that matters. Dick found the spot. Pops it around the side again. Surely not another assist or a goal. Oh, he's found the pass, and this time it's 4. First half, 4-0. Getting Yvonne Hekniage. That's another assist for him. We might have actually... That injury might have actually made us get better. Not the injury, sorry, the loan recall. He just got... Like, the fact that he passes it there instead of shooting makes me so happy. 4-1 in the first half. I should do it than ever. Oh, classic Simpsons, man. That was probably like season 10 or something, but it feels like classic Simpsons because it's just amazing to me that that show still exists. He's on a 10 out of 10 in the first half. A coastline. I didn't know you were from Kazakhstan. Spend 3 days a week with to fire up the barbecue for my dad. Oh, that sounds delicious now. Is that seriously season 13? Wild. Some point I would like to go. I feel like is he right-footed? No, he's not. He's left-footed, but he's playing as an inverted winger anyway. And frankly, he just seems to suit it. 30-day gap between games. In the possibly... I actually don't know. Oh, it's another goal! I don't know what's going on here. Mars has grabbed another one. It's 5-1. We are actually clapping Santa Lucia here. This is much more like it. Just loading without the Saudi teams. Oh, that's interesting. I swear I've seen people do that exact thing that you're trying to do, though, strangely. Did it verify okay, Danny? Poffen, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that tremendously. There was me thinking, oh, we'll just get out of this one. Nice little quick game to finish things off. This will end up finishing like 7-4 or something. Well, there's nearly 5-1. Season 12, episode 14. That's wild. That's like twice as long as most TV shows even go on for in the first place. Good if you want to binge, I suppose. Oh, just hurry up and have less highlights for a little bit or something. Hoping this one works. But if it verified, that's strange that it wouldn't work properly like that, Grinio. Sip it through, go on. The entire team has just been drawn to him and he doesn't even care. He's all the way through. How has he missed that? What season does he send us on? I don't think they even do seasons, do they? They're just kind of here, being ubiquitously Cockney. And that's fine. It's my mother's soap of choice. After Dove. I just tried to skip a highlight when we're literally in the match. Yeah, it's still technically season 1. They've not quite got to the finale yet. And what a blessed day it will be. Surely they can defend that. Yeah. I wonder how many episodes that has. Probably like, I don't know. It's not daily, is it? Is it every... No, it's not weekday. I don't actually know how often EastEnders is on. Is it on every weekday? Or is there like missing days? What a goal. Okay, it's 5-2. Oh, it's fixed. What was wrong with it in the first place? 6,000 episodes. You're going to want to get... Why are you watching me, chat? You've got 6,000 episodes of EastEnders to watch. Like, get on with it. It's going to take you far too long. Wait, we've got differing options now. What happened to the... Was there 1,700 lost episodes? Or is that the Patreon exclusive episodes of EastEnders? Called James Dean? Solid. Go on. Banger, potentially? There's a bit of space open. Oh, I love that. Look at that. Just shifts it to the side. And Marza on the rebound. And that is onside, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's 6-2. Marza scored again. Have both of our strikers got hat-tricks in this game? Once again, I come back to me loving the match engine animations. The way that when Esselink gets this ball here, this little touch he takes here to just shift the ball to the side to go past the defender. I love that so much. There was Hollyoaks After Dark, wasn't there? I don't know what the difference was because I've never watched Hollyoaks, but is it just like Hollyoaks but with boobs or something? I assume so. That is a very pub quiz question. We'll have that one in the Christmas quiz so we can pretend we'll know who was here. Any episodes without Ian Beale don't count. He's the only constant. I don't even want to make any changes on this. We'll get Larry on for a bit. And Sally Sen as well. Because he's looking a bit tired. And we'll get Dick off too. Chat, we're taking our Dick off. It's fine. Hollyoaks with more boobs. I mean, yeah. Ian Beale or bust. I've played that game show. Ready to defend my crown. I knew we'd wake flew up. Fair Cakes, thank you very much for the 2 months. Hope you're having a lovely day. Who remembers? What if I choose a different question now, just to spite you? The Ian Beale Ultras, oh god, not them too. Naughty words like bum and wee. Oh, that's gonna... Oh, and they've scored another one. They are doing everything they can to prevent me from finishing stream and having a urination session. It's now 6-3. Okay, and there's still 20 minutes left here. Oh, and we get a highlight straight off the kickoff, because of course we do. Just your classic 6-3. That also, I believe, is now our 33rd goal that we've scored this season in Malta in less than 10 matches. We could be on for a good, 80 goals this season, which would be really nice. Provided we don't concede, 70. A urination session. I don't know. I felt like saying piss was too gauche. And then... Oh my god, it's 6-4. 6-4! Oh dear. They've just scored back-to-back kickoff goals against us, and Neil Pace-Cox has just mugged us off. Yeah, literally, both of those goals were scored in the 69th minute. Nice, I suppose, but what are we doing? Can we not concede any more goals to Santa Lucia? It's 6-4. What was that wild game we had back in the treaty save, where it was was it 6-5 between us and Derry City, I think? It feels like we're playing Octotrek, yeah. Yeah, we took off Dick and then Cox come and caught us. A double goal in the 69th minute is kind of memey, so I'll take that. Oh god, please get to him. Okay, we'll see the game out. It'll all be fine. It'll be totally fine. Technically, still going to go top of the league. This is a solid performance from us, if it wasn't for the 4 goals conceded to a team who are... Oh, hang on a minute. Wait, what? No. Oh! Did I mention how much I love the FM24 match engine? That was just, I mean, actually, genuinely, I want to take that goal and just shag it. That was wonderful. Unbelievable play. From the edge of the box as well, just to do that little short free kick routine. That reminds me of the one the US tried to score against Belgium in the World Cup a few years ago. That was lovely. Look at this. He drops it into the player there, then plays it across the box, back to the other guy, and then bangs it. The fact that there was 3 touches there as well, and it's now 7-4. And Sally scores his goal. Oh, God, there's more highlights. How is it 7-4? Is that guy going to stop running anytime soon? Just going to keep on going. Oh, yes, those new training dummies. Please don't tell me there's a runner. Oh, there is. It's luckily one of our players, but I still don't feel like this game's over as far as goal scoring yet. I think we have now got it won, officially, now that we are 3 goals clear. Although, maybe we can get that lead back up to 4 goals again. So remember this game. Oh, Christ, which game's that? Oh, I know what this is about to be, right? Is this going to be the game where they got the red cards? Yep. That was the game when Droider got 5 red cards, which is literally not possible in real-life football to have 4 red cards without the game being called off. But nevertheless, it did happen in FM because they don't have that programmed in, apparently. I feel like we get another one. There's definitely another goal in this game. I just don't know for who. Hopefully we've got enough of a lead now that we can't balls up a 3-goal advantage in the last few moments. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. It's 7-5. Who's been sent off, Cammy? I don't know, Jeff. It's 7-5. It's Sirens 7, Santa Lucia 5. What is this game? I remember it was 5 minutes before the 3 o'clock and I'm like, oh, we got time for one more game. It's 15 minutes later. This is insane. It's 7-5. Only 1-8. Yeah, I know. A bit of a disappointment, really. It was an insta-resolved match, if that helps. Just the 5 minutes of stoppage time here. So, Sirens 7, Santa Lucia 5. Words have lost me in the end. Luckily, Granillo, despite only getting 1 goal, did get 4 assists, to be fair to him. That's wild. Not a good day for goalkeepers. Our goalkeeper's still got a 6.8. He's conceded 5 goals, and he's got a 6.8. That's one of the most batshit matches I've ever had. Do you remember, there was another time like this when we were trying to, I say we were trying to, chat was trying to get Pog to wax my legs, and I was like, we'll do it after this game. The game ended up being like 5-all, and it went on for about 25 minutes. It was brilliant for me, because it prolonged the, Vidi printers are definitely going to be putting up 7s on that one, yeah, for sure. Right, we can save that there, even though it's not, I think it's already saved. And technically, we end stream top of the league. If you don't count the fact that, you know, teams beneath us have extra games in hand. But beside that, it's all good. Right. Oh, let me just have a little checky over on the World Wide Web, otherwise known as Twitch. Juventus, yeah, the PSV game was pretty nuts as well. We're going to raid. We're going to raid Hood. I've got to raid Hood. He's right there, being all hooded and whatnot. And I can finally have my urination session, the aforementioned one, and hopefully everything will be fine on the next stream. Ah, dear. Thank you for joining me today, friends. This has been extremely fun, and I'm going to have a lovely evening. Hopefully you guys will have a video tomorrow as well, which will be dope, and I'll see the rest of you on Sunday. It's going to be very fun, because if the league carries on like this, this is going to be an extremely wild time. So I'll see you guys very, very soon. I'll send you